Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Um, let's start this thing off. We'll see who we have in the chat. Got a couple of special announcements, plus maybe some fun stuff we'll do. We'll see. We'll see what we got time to do, guys. I was saying earlier, excuse me. I was just on Instagram Live. I've been trying to do that stuff a little bit more because I really haven't spent as much time connecting on Instagram as much as I should. And I was just saying this has been a much more relaxed week so far. Last week, I don't even know how many hours I logged in live streaming between live streaming and recorded content. So this has been this has been a really um, light week, just chilling, chilling, chilling. All right. What's up, Jen? Jen's in the chat. I have someone coming over at 10, so I may be a little late, but I will be there. You made it. You made it. And thank you. I appreciate that. Conrad was over in the live with me on Instagram over here now. My man. Good morning. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, man. Thanks. And share night's content. If you leave early, like the stream and comment. See, that's what I'm talking about. You guys, everyone is starting to get on board. That is awesome. And like I've said many times before, that is much appreciated. And I'm sure every other content creator that live streams would appreciate that as well. Thank you so much, man. Eric, what's up, my man Eric? What's going on, man? Saying congratulations on nearly making 4K, dude. Fingers crossed it happens next Thursday night. Man, and I'm gonna tell you what, Eric, probably as much as anyone you know what the journey has been like, and I've just been so lucky. Coriander Kill, we just been so lucky to have you as such a good friend all this time. Yeah, hopefully it happens next Thursday night, because next Thursday night we are going to have a Deadly Venom stream, our monthly Deadly Venom stream, and it would be awesome to share that with you guys. But even if it happens afterwards, or even if it happens before, I do want to take a moment, with you guys, and because you guys have been there for so long, supporting and just being good friends, and that's really important to me and to Coriander and Kill. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Blackest Eyes, what's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate it. We haven't gotten there yet, guys. But I wanted to kind of acknowledge it because I've had some people ask me about it and so forth and congratulate. So I just wanted to kind of acknowledge it, but also really acknowledging all the support that the Night Watch Zone has had, and all the support from the community, all the content creators that we've collaborated with, hung out with, become good friends with. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. I really want to know your take on Winnie the Pooh. I'll check it out. It's crazy, but I'll check it out. It's really crazy. Crazy concept. I mean, what's up, Val? Val's in the chat saying good morning to everyone. And as always, keep yourself on your best behavior with the general, because
I'm running this monkey farm now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my time.
there it is. You guys know the rules. Those are the rules. What's up, Retro? Retro is hanging out with me on Instagram over here now. I appreciate that. Seriously, it's very cool. Very cool. And I know I won't get to everyone's comment, but we've got some of the best mods in the business and also supporters to help me out with that. Miss Carter, what's up? Miss C's in the chat. The best part of waking up is night watch in your cup. That- I appreciate that, Miss C. I really do. Hopefully I wasn't too late. It's because and I got a good excuse this time, Miss C, because I was on Instagram. Because I figured I got to try to connect over there a little bit. So hopefully I wasn't too late for you. I appreciate you hanging around though. I appreciate it. Brandon's in the chat. What's up? What's up? able to hang out for a short while, no problem at all. Welcome, welcome. Katie's in the chat. What's going on? Popping the popcorn herself, who started her new channel. That's so cool. That's very, very cool. Horror centric channel, the Willow Horror. Check that out. Check that out. And Katie, you can put the link in the chat, or if Val gets to it first. Um, that's very cool. I'm happy for you. I really am. That's awesome. Jason's in the chat. What if Hawkins did not stop Loomis shooting Myers point blank? Would Myers have died? Did he cover up Myers' death? Would another killer take his place? Would Hawkins be with Laurie? Topic for a video. That could be a cool topic. Actually, it's funny that you word it like that, because I'm actually working on a video that's kind of similar to that. So I might actually kind of focus it a little bit more like you have in that statement. That's pretty good. So I won't answer it because it is very, very cool. I've actually got three Halloween videos I'm working on at the same time, but one of them does kind of go in line with that. So you're all right, man. Very, very cool. Nanette is in the chat. What's up? Nice to see you, Nanette. And Jamie. All right. You guys, seriously. Hope everyone is having a good morning. Let's see. Helmington's in the chat. Came over from Instagram. All right. Very, very cool. Let's see. I just want to make sure. And Frenzy, what's up, man? Hey ho, let's go. I like that. Hey ho, let's go. Good morning, Zoner Clan. What's going on, man? Hopefully, Frenzy and Eric will be together on Saturday night. This Saturday night, Two Bearded Losers makes the return, the relaunch. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Talking about some Jason? You already got me. I mean, you're not talking about Jason Goes to Hell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm messing with you, Frenzy. That coffee's pretty good. It's not as hot as I wish it was. Wow. Jason's got the coffee and the donuts. All right. Very, very cool. My Bloody Valentine getting a novelization. That's cool. Yeah. Horror Gang, what's up? What's up? And Lee is in the chat. What's up, Lee? Nice to see you. Saying hello, all. Very cool. Horror Gang so close to 4K, right? I know, man. I know. It's crazy. I really, and for a lot of you guys that are newer to the channel, there's just there's a history here, to even have gotten to 1K was it was just crazy. And now to think, we're right on the doorstep of 4K. It's really crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy, but we're very excited and very happy, and we got a lot of good things planned on the horizon. So very cool stuff. What's up, Jordy? Jordy's in the chat. All right. You guys are all right, man. And Horror B, what's up, Horror B? Good morning to you. Brendan's in the chat. I saw the movie Orphan Kills with my mom on Saturday. It was a good movie. Did you see it yet? Well, excuse me. Hopefully that wasn't too loud in you guys' ear. On Tuesday night, we did our review and discussion of Orphan, the first movie from 2009. And also, we're talking about 9 things that you may not know. So definitely check that out if you haven't checked that out. I know a lot of you guys may not have had a chance to. But this Tuesday coming out, we will be talking about First Kill. And so, yes, I did see it. But that's all I'm going to say. Because on Tuesday night, we're going to have a live stream dedicated to it. But it'll be really, really fun. We had a blast talking about the first movie this past Tuesday night. So I can't wait to talk about the new one. Yeah. Lee, you're all right. Want to show support to my boy Knight. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And there he is. There, it's so funny. Me and Steven we have really started to lock in. Like, me and Steven, I'm telling you, we've spent a lot of great times together, and we're gonna spend a lot of great times coming up on Saturday night. My man, his anniversary, guys, for his channel. That's just crazy. It's always great to see that with channels, especially with a good friend like Steven. So make sure that you guys and Val, if you are able to put the link in the chat, or Steven, if you're still here, if you can put the link in the chat, feel free to do so. Saturday night, we're gonna have a party for my man, and it's just crazy to think, it's been a year with his channel. It's been a really fun year to know him and be a good friend of his, and sky's the limit. I mean, he's having an anniversary. The Lethal Collective, which I don't speak nearly enough about, we are knocking on the doorsteps of 1K, which that's even crazier maybe than any other thing, because it's a channel where it's just four of us coming together and just talking. We're just talking. But we've had a lot of support from the community, so it's been awesome. It really has. Retro saying cool shirt. Yeah, my Piranha shirt, you know. Shout out shout out to Piranha. Shout out to Piranha. Let's see. What else? Steven hopping in to say hello. You're all right, man. You're all right. What's up, flamethrower? What's up? What's up? Eric saying, gotta go, breaks over. You'll probably still be streaming at my lunchtime. Maybe I'll see you there. Take care, man, and everyone in the chat. You're all right. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, Piranha, is old school. Yeah. Jamie said, I got up to pee. I come back and night has arrived. Peeing is good. Right? Oh man. Jamie, I tell you, you really crack me up, Jamie. Black as I saying, don't overwork yourself. It's true. And I think so many of us content creators, especially a lot of the content creators that I've been lucky enough to be friends with and hang out with and so forth, like Steven, like Eric, and so many others, Jake and Fate and all these guys. I mean, we do put a lot of time into it because you have to if you're going to, kind of. I know it sounds maybe dramatic, but it's kind of true. YouTube does not, easily support small channels like us. So we have to kind of make it happen. And this is the way that you do it, or at least one way that you do it. But you're right, it has to be balanced. So that's why this week I definitely took it much lighter as far as the amount of time I streamed and stuff. So thanks, Val. Yes, share the video on social media. We talked about this in the Lethal Collective, guys. And again, I get it. Everyone's got things that they do. And a lot of you guys either have your own channels or you have dozens of other channels that you love and support. But seriously, if we got to a point for any of these channels, but I'm specifically talking about mine and the Lethal Collective, if you had 20 people, let's say, share a video on their social media platforms, because most people have more than one platform, it definitely would make a difference. There's no way that it couldn't. So if you get a chance, share the video out, share it with friends, What's up, Bob? Bob's in the chat. A lot of BS concerning Halloween ends. Hey, we're getting closer and closer. I know there is a lot of concern about it. I'm still going in optimistic. Oh, Lee, come on. Thank you so much. Oh, $2 super chat from Lee. Keep being awesome. Much love. I appreciate that, Lee. Thank you so much. Seriously, it really helps out. And it's such a kind gesture. So let's start this thing off with a little swing in the hips.
This. Like this. Swing your hips, baby. Swing your hips. Fire! Swing your hips.
There it is. Thanks, Lee. Seriously. What's up, Kyle? All right. Hoping for some stew crumbs and 6. And I know you've heard, especially on the Lethal Collective, we've talked so much about that, and of course Stephen has on his channel too. I think we are going to get breadcrumbs. I think we are because it really everything points to that. I listen, if someone said to me, make $100 bet on whether or not Stu's gonna return in 6 or 7, I think it'll be 7, but I think breadcrumbs will be in 6. If they said, bet $100 on it, I'd bet it. I really would. So, Jamie saying Winnie the Pooh has always been a little bit off. I mean, he doesn't wear pants. That's hardcore as fuck. Oh man. Jamie, you gotta seriously. Well, you know the story. That's that's funny stuff. And Steven's laughing at it. Jamie, you know what? I'm gonna make a request. You don't have to do this, but seriously, if you could record yourself saying that, I will literally play it as a clip on here. Seriously, you just gotta say it. It's funny. You really gotta say it. Oh my god, too funny. Too funny. Kale's in the chat. What's up? Saying, what's up, Night Watch? I heard Scream 6 wrapped, but not sure if it's true or not. That's what we've all heard. So I like the way you worded that you're not sure if it's true or not, because there's been times that we've seen movies that supposedly were wrapped and there were still some extra shots or whatever being done, or they're trying to keep the public at bay with their knowledge. So I totally agree with you. I don't know 100% sure if it's true or not. It's probably 50-50, to be quite honest. That's not a cop out, but it's true. It's so true. I think 6, I'm really excited for 6 because there might be a lot of things that happen in this movie that is going to be like, and I don't want to get the conversation going per se on one particular thing, but someone might appear at the end. So I'm just saying, but I'm really excited for it. What's up, Million? All right. Jamie blowing free in the breeze. What is going on? Nanette. Winnie the Pooh's not going to be one of them. Cartoons that turned into horror movies. That's great. Oh my god. Retro saying, I will not stand for the Jason Goes to Hell hate. Underrated Friday. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, I'll put it to you this way, and Frenzy knows this, but my good friend Eric has given me some hope in that movie. Like, there are good things in that movie. I just don't like it as a Friday movie, but it is what it is. And it's gaining steam. I got to give the fandom a lot of credit. The fandom has really made a turn on a lot of horror movies, some of which I think was deserved. Like, Season of the Witch is getting a lot more love in the last, several years, decade, 15 years or so, which it deserved back in 83. But the same thing is true for Jason Goes to Hell and for Resurrection, Halloween Resurrection. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's good. It's good for horror in general. The more that we love these movies and have a fandom for it, the better. It all connects us in one way or the other. Vibrator, what's up? Let's go. I got on a live early. All right. Very cool. Flamethrower. My boss doesn't know, but he's paying me to watch the Night Watch Zone right now. I love that. That's great. That's great. Jason saying it'd be interesting to see a Creighton Duke type character in the Scream franchise hunting down Ghostface killers. Who was after who? Creighton Duke was awesome. Creighton Duke was the best thing in Jason Goes to Hell. There's no doubt about that. And that would be cool. That'd be a nice little wrinkle. That's one thing we've talked about for Scream 6 is to have something new, something fresh that they add. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Lee saying, I just want some wackiness and camp in the Winnie the Pooh movie. I think there will be. Seriously, I think there will be. You hit it right on the nose. Some wackiness and some camp. I think it will be. Miss Carter saying, hey, Knight, I recently watched The Black Phone. Have you seen it yet? If yes, did you like it? I really enjoyed it. Well, Miss Carter, we did an episode on The Black Phone. And I think it was about a month ago. Something like that. Yeah, we enjoyed it. I think it was really well done. It was creepy. I like the tone of it. It wasn't something that's over the top. You're not getting a whole bunch of gore and kills and stuff like that. I mean, of course, I like those types of horror movies too, but it was nice to see something that went the other way. And Ethan Hawke, as usual, is just fantastic. But the kids, I think the kids were great. And you guys have heard me say it many times before. When you have child actors in a movie, a lot of times they can make or break a movie, and not just in horror, that's in any genre. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Miss Carter. That's really, really cool. Jordy saying, I'll be back. Gotta walk Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy. That's so cute. Val saying, so excited for the 1 year celebration for Craven. Here's the link to join that party. Yes, yes, yes. So that will be on Saturday, this Saturday, coming up, September the 3rd. And I can't wait to, man. It's probably going to be emotional. You know how we get, Val. But yeah, obviously, Steven has worked his butt off. And he deserves all the success that he has, and I'm so happy to be his friend and kind of share in a lot of the moments that he's had during this year. It's crazy to think it's been a year. It's crazy, you know. Let's see. Toronto Freddy's in the chat. Top of the morning to you, sir, and the rest of the chat. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Let's see. Steven saying, and I know I'm way behind. I'm sorry. Uh, thank you, brother. I'm equally so excited to see you continue growing, man. I'm so happy that we can experience all this together. Much love, Night. Steven, you're all right, man. You're all right. And yeah, man, this is, I've said this so many times before. We're truly, blessed to have the opportunity to share our passions on this platform with people. And even more so that we have people in the community and other friends that are content creators that are so supportive. And this is just fun stuff, man. I'm doing something that I've done since I was a little kid, just talking movies and geeking out about it, and now I can share that with people and do it without worrying about being looked at weird. You're into horror movies, or you're into sci-fi, or even when I was a kid, when I first started doing martial arts, I was in this karate class at a rec center as a little kid, 7 years old, and I had some friends. Oh, what are you doing that stuff? That doesn't work, So it's great to be able to have a platform where you can do that, and you have people that surround you that enjoy the conversation, or they at least, if nothing else, support you. So it's cool. Very cool. Jamie saying, I just got this badass American Psycho t-shirt at Spirit Halloween. Oh, that's cool. You gotta, I mean, come on now. You gotta put a picture out or something on Twitter or Insta or something, Jamie. I just worked on an American Psycho video essay for another channel. Finding that shirt, only one in the store my size, was fate. That is so cool. Wow. Awesome. And you did a video essay for another channel? Let us know if you want to. That's really, really cool. All right. Jason saying, Craven, yesterday's morning live stream was awesome. He always has great live streams. He really, really does. I think that's one thing for content creators, especially if you're having fun doing it and you really get, into a mode, you can really have fun talking to people and interacting with people, and, Steven's able to do that so well. And you guys know that. You guys know that. You guys are all right. Miss Carter, you're talking about peeing? What? Lisa's in the chat. Say, go subscribe to the Lethal Collective. Get them to 1K, right? Man, I'm gonna tell you what. And I know I've said it on the collective streams, and I'm probably, I don't know. I don't know if I'm more vocal about it, but I can say it on my channel. It's been we've been scratching and clawing, we really have. Which makes sense because, it's a channel. We're doing that channel a lot different than our individual channels. But I tell you what, guys, when we get to, the points that we want to get to, we've got a lot of plans and stuff. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the Lethal Collective, please do. Um, it's fun. We have a blast every time we talk. We have so much fun, and we have a lot of fun with the folks in the live chat. So thank you so much for that, Lisa. Seriously. Let's see. I think I'm almost caught up. Young boys in the chat. Good morning, night. What up, chat? Smash the like button. 3 different cuts of ends according to Jimmy. Champagne. That's what I've heard. We will see. We will see. Um, at one point there were 2, now there's 3. It's interesting. It's interesting. Jamie saying, "You got it, Night. I'll have that to you ASAP. Can you DM me your email? I'll send you the recording. Send it on Twitter. I can have that to you within the hour." Within the hour. Wow. Okay. I will do that. I will do that. If I get a chance, I'll send it to you right now. Miss Carter saying, "I recently discovered Rainbow Fright. I think she could give Knight a run for his money. Silky as sexy as voices on YouTube." First of all, DeRay or Rainbow Fright is awesome. And she definitely has a very, very silky voice. There's no doubt about that. Seriously. And I've had the pleasure of, we had her on. I think it was a night that we had her and Grande on. It was great. Um, She's awesome. If you haven't checked out her channel, she's fantastic, wonderful in the community. And actually, that kind of segues into something I want to get into. And I know I haven't caught up to everyone's um, comments here, but before I get into it, I just want to get this one super chat. Retro with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. That just popped up. When super chats come up, they light up, so it's easy to catch them in the chat when you got so many that are coming at you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. How does someone book Mr. Nightwatch for a podcast episode? What's your fee? Are you serious? There's no fee. Um, there's no fee. Let me know if you're serious. Let me know. And let me take a look at my schedule. The best way to do it, you can leave me a comment in the comment section here. You can, DM me on social. Yeah, but let me know. Let me know if you're serious. I've never had anyone ask that like that on a live stream. So it just goes to show you never know what to expect. But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And case in point, if you are serious, and I'm thinking you're serious, I may not have caught that comment because it's so many coming at me, but the super chat lit it up. So I'm glad I saw it. But thanks so much. I appreciate it. And if you're serious, let me know you're serious. But definitely you can DM me on social. There's no fee. Come on, come on. But thank you for the super chat.
You got the hooks for that, pussycat?
Who loves you, baby?
I appreciate it. I really, really do. Very, very cool. But let me go back to Miss Carter's comment because it kind of is a nice little bridge to something I wanted to just throw up for you guys. And let's pull up a screen here. Let's see, calendar time for Buddy. If you know what that comes from, then you are very cool. But Rainbow Fright, fantastic content creator. DeRay, she's just great, and so many other content creators and so forth. And I just wanted to say, and I wanted to thank you guys, but last year we had a very special community project, I'll call it, where we talked about the scariest movie moments of all time. And it was a real passion project that I had worked on for months. Telling you guys, it was difficult to do, but my idea was to gather, a bunch of friends from the community and content creators that I had either found and really loved their content and so forth. Anyways, long story short, I don't want to rant, but the video crossed 1K, and that was just awesome to see because it's a very different type of video on the channel because it's really a community video. I believe we had over 20 over 25 content creators on one video. It might have been like 30. And Rainbow Fright was on it, and she did a great segment. Everyone did fantastic. It was an interesting project because it was a live stream, but it also was pre-recorded content anyways. But we crossed 1K views on it, and when we did this episode, which was almost a year ago, we did it in late October. um, I would have never thought that we would have had so many people watch it. I was hopeful because it was a community project, and I was hoping that it would support all my friends that, and all the friends of the channel. But anyways, it was a fun project. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. And Miss Carter, Rainbow Fright is on it. Grande, obviously Steven from Craving Something Scary. So many folks. And I'm just saying, guys, it's almost October again. That's that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say for a tease. But thank you for that comment, Miss Carter. Um, but yeah, DeRay has a much silkier voice than me. She knows that. Young boy, go Bucks. Yeah, right. Lisa, love you night, but go Bills. All right, all right. I used to follow the Bills back in the day. They ticked me off, man, when they went to the Super Bowl. What was it? 4 times? And lost, or 3, not to bring up bad memories, but they've had some great teams though. Just as a football fan, I can admit they've had great teams. Jen saying I refuse to see Winnie the Pooh. It's just wrong. Justine's in the chat. Good morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? All right, let's see. I'm trying to catch up to you guys. Woohoo! And Carrie's in the chat. What's up, Carrie? Saying, hey, good morning, everyone. Got my coffee. Just making breakfast now. All right. Very cool. I wish I had some breakfast. I just have some donuts, you know? Jamie saying I did the video on the channel showing the American Psycho shirt. It's posted on my channel. It's a whole Spirit Halloween haul. Okay, and that's one of your latest videos. I haven't seen it yet. Well, I'll be checking that out. American Psycho is a classic. Very, very cool. Very cool. Val, thank you for putting the link in the chat. 4 amazing guys talking horror. Well, we try. Miss Carter, you did read the whole comment about peeing night. Only half makes more sense when you read. Makes more sense when you read it all. I know. Sometimes I do that for the fun of it. I gotta mess with you too. You mess with me. You mess with me. I gotta mess with you. I'm just playing Missy. All right. Let's see. I think I caught up. Son of a gun. Maybe. 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 Jamie saying the American Psycho video essay I worked on isn't up yet. It's for a channel called Frame Into Focus. I did some voiceover and consulting for him, and he paid me. Score. Wow. That is awesome. Very cool. I mean, doing voiceover work and all those types of things, it really does make a difference, especially, for some content creators that need help, or if they're just starting out, or if they need something, a fresh take. So I'm glad that you got compensated for that. You deserve that. Seriously. Very, very cool. And credit to him. That's awesome. You know? Jason saying the Night Watch Zone and new Friday 13th movie equals 20K plus subs. Night, you're Friday 13th. Let's go. Next stop 4K on the way to 20K. Night is the true man behind the mask. Well, seriously, we love Friday on this channel. Seriously. We do have some cool stuff. Like I said, we got some cool stuff planned, guys. Some of which I'll tease, and some of it holding off. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. Very, very cool. Jason, you are the man. You are the man. Let's see. Carrie's a fan of the Bills. All right. All right. I did not know that. Steven knows what's up. Go Bucks TB12 all the way. Right. I knew you'd get it, Steven. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Very cool. Oh man. Craven, don't be starting nonsense up in here. Carl's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Nice to see you, Carl. Good afternoon from the UK. Wow. Have you noticed that Sam and Tara are wearing the same outfits in all the behind the scenes photos we've seen so far? Do you think the movie is set on a single day? I have noticed some of the similarities in the outfits. And from everything that we've heard and everything that I'm understanding, I know some people are looking into that deeply as far as the movie. I think it's much more surface than that. I think they just really become so close and just such good friends. But we'll see. We'll see. Do I think the movie is on a single day? Um, I think it's very likely that it's not, but I could be wrong. If, and the reason I'm saying that is if, it's going to be doing a lot of things that we're hoping that it does story wise and that it should do being in New York, um, I would think it'll be more than one day. But it could just be a single day. It definitely could. Definitely could. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. That's a great question. Very cool. Justine saying, what about all this Halloween ends shit, Night? Are you talking about the multiple cuts? Look, I'm gonna tell you what, and we've heard a couple different things. First there were two, and now there's supposedly is three. I'm this is the way I'm looking at it. Until I see, hard nosed proof, I'm just gonna kind of go into this movie with my eyes just open to see it. I did talk I think I talked about this a little bit last week. My plan is to see it in the theaters on that Friday afternoon, early Friday afternoon, like 12:30. We're gonna do a live reaction afterwards. On the Lethal Collective, we're gonna talk about it. On the Night Watch Zone, we're gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna watch it on Peacock. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And then we're gonna do a watch along of it that weekend. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but I do I think there's at least 2 cuts? I do. I do believe that. Whether or not they're gonna show those, so the theory is or the rumor is they're gonna have 1 cut in the theater, 1 on Peacock. Do I think that's gonna happen? I think it's possible. Um, I'm going more and more in the direction of thinking that that's gonna happen. But, I also don't think that they're gonna be 2 totally different movies. I think it's gonna be more of a type of thing with, like, Kills, where there's one that's an extended cut, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, there's some more information coming out. I do have, like I said earlier in this chat, I have, a couple of Halloween videos I'm working on. So, stay tuned. But I think the bigger thing to say is I'm still optimistic. That hasn't changed my optimism for seeing the movie, you know. And it's almost no matter what anyone says. There's so much talk about the movie, and even in the fandom, there's a lot of divisiveness, which I I guess I understand it to a degree, but it's too bad. The other night on I Like Scary, I was on there. Shape was on there. Craven was on there. Um, Nightmare Corner, and of course Brandon himself. And we were talking about it's just too bad that the fandom is getting so divisive about it. I mean, let's see the movie. I've literally had people in my comment section telling me the movie sucks, and they haven't even seen it. And it's like, well, how do you know that? You know, if you want to say that you're thinking it will, that's one thing. But when you say it, like the movie sucks, it's already fucked up. Da, da, da," it's like, like I said, I'm going into it optimistic. It may not be a good movie. It may not. I tend to think there's a good chance it's gonna be good because the other 2 were good for me as a fan. So, it's a lot of talk about this movie, but I think I look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this, guys. Because of the success of these movies, we've been able to have more horror. And it may not hit for everyone, but the point is that, success will breed opportunity. So, we get, other movies. This could be a big reason why we're going to get a new Friday 13th movie. And I would say that that's probably true. So, as a fandom, I just hope that people just give it a chance and we'll see what happens in a couple weeks. I mean, we're a couple weeks away from it. That's crazy to even think. But thanks so much for the question, Justine, seriously, because I think it's a lot to say. It really is. Um, yeah, yep. Let's see. And I know I'm behind here. Retro saying, I'm serious, Night Watch. I'll keep you up on the socials. Thanks, dude. Got to work. Have a great day, everyone. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. And thank you so much for the super chat. And, you know, that's awesome. Very cool to see. And I'll be talking to you soon. That's awesome. Kale saying, anybody think Halloween Ends is getting a lot of unnecessary hate with all the rumors and news? I know the last two were divisive, but I love them and wondered if I'm on an island alone here. Nope, and I just said it. I definitely I enjoyed the last two as well. I know a lot of people that have. And I think it's just part of the fandom is passionate. So, I mean, that's the good part of it. But sometimes, with rumors and updates and speculation and so forth, sometimes people can take it in a weird direction. Um, and I'll be talking more about that in some ways that you guys may not expect as part of one of the teases of some upcoming stuff on the channel. But as you know, I've watched this franchise. I don't even know how many times, all these movies since I was a kid. And, these three movies, well, the two that we've seen so far, and you can expect the third will be similar. You just got to give them credit for doing some new things, some fresh things, and also the respect and care that they've taken with the mythology, with the practical, with the costume designs, with the mask, with the setting, the caliber of actors in the movie. Like these are all good things, and that's almost you almost can't argue that. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Jason with a $5 super chat. Hey man, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a messenger of night. You're doomed if you don't shop the Night Watch Zone merch store. This place is cursed. Cursed. It's got a shopping curse. It's got a shopping curse. Oh, you're all right, man. You know what? Seriously, Jason, much love and respect, man. All right, let's do something different here. Let's get creeped out. All right, let's get creeped out. Here we go.
Are you okay?
I think we should get our food to go.
I'll be right with you, buddy. You gotta see the shape of this fucking guy that just walked in.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. Seriously, it's well, you already know. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps so much. It helps so much. Thanks, man. Carrie's Jason, I hope you work for promotion or magazines or newspapers because your words just pop, right? It's so true. It's so true. And we're so lucky that he's so supportive of us in this community. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie, for acknowledging Jason for that because it's true. Jen saying, I'm going to miss tomorrow's collective. A friend from VA is coming to town and we are having dinner. Oh, hey, that's great. Well, Jen, we will miss you. But there's always replay. And yeah, we will miss you, but enjoy your dinner. That is awesome. Craven saying, gotta run, but have a wonderful day, night. Bye to all in the chat. See you on the Lethal Collective tomorrow. Yes, yes. Thanks so much, man. Much appreciated, Stephen. You are all right. Val, thank you. The link for the merch store. Thanks, guys. And I appreciate that. And yeah, check it out. Check it out. Let's see. Lee saying, people do be wild. Don't understand that kind of negativity before even seeing it. I know, man. You know what's funny too is that I see it on other channels too, because I have a lot of content creators that I love and support and are friends with, and I see it on everyone's channel. Like people will just comment. There was this one comment, YouTubers that talk about Halloween Ends is what's effing up this movie. You should just stop. It's like, you don't have to watch it, you know? But it's like, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all engagement for content creators because leaving a comment like that is still engagement. So, but it's just, the negativity sometimes can be infectious, and you might have other fans or other viewers, general viewers that were on the fence, and then you bring them down to the negative side of things. So like I said, it's crazy. Tasty meals and treats in the chat. What's going on? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Saying, hey, just wanted to say congratulations to almost hitting 4,000. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a journey. It's been fun though, but it's definitely been a journey. Thank you so much. I appreciate the well wishes. Seriously. Jason saying, am I wrong to say right now I'm more excited about Terrifier 2 than Halloween Ends? The trailer looks so good and I'm interested on where the story goes. No, you're not wrong to say that at all. I think there are two different types of movies for sure. Um, and I think with Terrifier, there's no, even though this is the sequel, there's no weight on this movie in a way. I know it is for the filmmakers and so forth. They obviously want this movie to do well, and if it doesn't, that's really bad. But I mean, as far as like the fandom, you know, Terrifier is still so new, whereas with Halloween, ending this trilogy and the weight of 40 years and all these sequels and many that are loved and many that are despised and so forth. So, in a way, it's kind of a free feeling. But for me as a viewer, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go in and have fun. With Halloween Ends, there's the weight of wanting them to stick the landing, all the previous memories and thoughts of the past movies, Jamie Lee Curtis, portraying Laurie Strode for the final time. There's a lot of things going on with Halloween Ends. So when you can go into a movie with just nothing but, hey, I'm just gonna watch and see how this movie is, I think it's kind of more fun. So I get what you mean. Now you may not mean it that way, Jason, but that's how I look at it as far as the difference between the two. And but yeah, no, you're not wrong to say that at all. Jen saying, nice job with the likes, everyone. Ooh, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad that we're doing good with it. I haven't even checked the likes, but thank you for doing that, Jen. Val saying, as a huge Halloween fan, I'm not listening to any of the BS out there about ends. Just going to sit back and enjoy the movie. Yeah, I mean, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I'm just going to go in and see what happens. I'm really excited about it. Um, and that's all I can say. Seeing 2018 in the theater and Kills in the theater, they were great memories, guys. And I've seen a lot of horror movies in the theater, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm still very optimistic. Carrie saying, I'm not crazy about the fact that Terrifier 2 is said to be gorier. I'm more about suspense and keeping me on edge, not really blood, guts, and gore. If it's done properly, then it's fine with me. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah. Hopefully it's good. And it has some of that tension. I think it will. The first one did, it was just kind of different. It's different than a Halloween, or a Scream or what have you. So he is brutal. Happy's in the chat. What's up? Nice to see you. Saying, hey everyone. One of our newest members, and much appreciated so much. Our good friends from TSL, spreading the love in the community, and it's just awesome to see so many folks from other communities joining. And thank you so much for the support, Happy. Seriously, hope you're doing good. Let's see. Miss Carter saying, I already think Halloween Ends will suck because it has my two least favorite horror characters, Michael and Laurie. Yucky. Oh, come on, Miss C. You're messing with me. You, you haven't even seen the movie. You gotta stop. Stop it. I think it will suck. Oh man. Um, Carrie saying Jason is amazing with words and with the support. Jason, you're our Bette Midler. Yeah, the wind beneath our wings. Ah, I like that. Nanette saying, "Can I advertise something nice?" Sure, let us know. Blackest eyes, I tell you, you guys. I tell you. And I know you don't mean that. What's up? Darren's in the chat. I was just talking about the Slaughtered Lamb movie podcast, TSL. Say morning night, never upset Halloween fan. It's like throwing water on wasp. It's so true. It's so true. And for you guys that maybe did not see last week when we had Darren on, it's a great conversation. It's so funny because Frank left a comment saying, "You couldn't have found a better guest," or something like that. I'm like, you guys are just so funny. But yeah, I mean, Darren, you know as well as anyone, the fandom is just so passionate, you know. And it's not necessarily a right or wrong thing, it's just how different people perceive it. But it's interesting. It's interesting to see this journey. It really, really is. But thanks for jumping in, man. Seriously. And I wish, well, let me just say it's a plug for you guys. First of all, if you haven't checked out TSL, you got to do it. I was watching, and I watch their stuff regularly, but with their episode for the Exorcist, which was amazing, and Darren did this imitation of Father Merrin, played by Max von Sydow, obviously a legendary actor, legendary character in horror. It was spot on. I was like, "Oh, that is good." I did not expect you to be able to do that well of an impersonation. So shout out to you, Darren. It was just awesome. And Val saying good morning to TSL. All right. All right. You guys are all right, man. I love this stuff. Darren saying there's a little wait on Terrifier 2. It's 140 minutes long. That's a good point because I heard that it was going to be a long film, much longer than the first film. Yeah, I mean, that definitely could make a difference because kind of like what Carrie was saying earlier, Terrifier, it's a different breed of horror, right? It's not really building up a lot of tension and character development, but maybe this movie will go in that direction. It'll be interesting to see if it does. And if it does, can it work? You know? So yeah, there's some stuff that's going to be interesting to check out with it. Going into it though, for me, I'm just going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun with it, but I hope it does well. I appreciate all the hard work that they put into the movie. This has been a long wait to get this sequel. And in the first movie, with all the practical, it was such a throwback to the old school, horror. And yeah, I can't wait to see it though. And it's crazy because it's literally, going to be shoulder to shoulder with Michael. So it's going to be a great October. It really is. Lee saying, gotta get going, need to do some cleaning and work on my next video before work. See you all lovelies. Keep being awesome night. That 4K is close. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. I really, really do. That is so cool. You guys are all right. And good luck on your work for your next video. We gotta put your link up in the chat too, Val. If you get a chance to put up Lee the Nerd's channel, that'd be really, really cool. All right. Carrie saying, "Oh, this is a good point. On my channel, I promised myself that I would not speak negative about any movie. I don't think negative thoughts should dark cloud someone's art. Someone took time to make it. It will speak to someone." That's a great point, Carrie. It really, really is. I really like that. Um, and I know that there are a lot of people that think the same way. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that think the opposite, but that's okay. It is what it is. But I do appreciate that, especially when you talk about movies. There is always that positive vibe to it, and I gravitate towards that type of vibe myself. So keep doing what you do. That's awesome. Val saying, funny thing is, the Halloween fans saying they hate the mob mentality, mob scene, and kills are the ones who are jumping on the bandwagon of mob mentality hating. That, well, that's a great point. Wow, Val, I love the way you worded that. That is so true. Yeah, that is so true. Oh man, that's why you're the general. Yeah, very good point. And Jason with a $5 super chat. Oh man, thanks. When people are negative about a movie before it comes out, my response is, how can you hate outside of the club and laugh out loud? I give all movies a chance. Yeah, that's the way I look at it too. I really do. And sometimes I think some people when they talk about especially specifically talking about ends, I think sometimes people just want to get, rile up people or whatever because it is a passionate fan base. But I agree, how can you hate a movie before you've seen it? And we've seen many, many examples of films that, they might have had some onset trouble or they had to, reshoot scenes or change directors or whatever. And then it comes out and it's actually pretty good or maybe great. Um, and we've seen examples of franchises that'll have a movie that just doesn't work well or it isn't great. And then they'll have another one that is. So I give it a chance as well. I really do. Great point, man. I totally agree with you on that. Let's do this one for you, Jason. And thank you so much for the super chat again, man. Really do appreciate it.
Come here to shit, didn't you? What happened, baby? Come here, I'll knock the hell out of you. Come here, fart on me, you fucker.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. All right. Blackest Eyes saying, can't say this community is jumping on a bandwagon. Most of us are 78 fans and horror in general, right? Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Ben Grimm in the chat saying, if Friday 13th and Scream both come out next year, which would gross more? Well, so if you're talking about Scream 6, which will be early in the year in March, and then if Friday comes out in October, that's tough to say. It's really tough to say. I think one thing is going to be what the marketing is like for Friday. If the marketing is really good, if things look really good, as far as the casting and the director and so forth, Friday could give Scream a run. There's no doubt about that. Friday could give Scream a run. Um, I think it could be a toss up, to be quite honest. Seriously. The fact that Friday would be coming out in October, if it did, I'm just speculating. If it came out in October, we're hoping the possibility of it being October the 13th, which is a Friday. I think it'd have a really good chance to match or better Scream. It'd have a good chance. I don't know if it would, I really don't know. Um, but I do think it could be a toss up. I really do. That's a good question. Yeah. Jamie saying laugh out loud, all recorded. I did a few versions you can choose from. That is too funny. Hold on, man. Let me Oh man, you gotta love live streams. That is great. Oh, Jamie. All right, let's see. Oh wow. Awesome stuff. All right, I'm gonna send it right now, Jamie. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a chance to play it live. We'll see. All right. I sent it. And let's see what we can get when I refill my coffee, which will be soon. Maybe we can play it. We'll see. Also did want to throw out a scenario or two. See what we can do here. Justine saying people need to stop, hate, and appreciate Halloween, right? Yeah, we had a fun, when we had Val's surprise birthday party last week on Saturday, which again, still, that was so much fun, man. But we did a watch party for Halloween 78. And I've seen the movie hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times over the years, but it was still so much fun to sit there and talk about it. We had a wonderful panel and it was just fun, man. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie and a really cool franchise and an iconic character in Michael Myers. What's up, Michael? Michael's in the chat. All right. Cool. Nanette saying I ordered some clothes from Wish at the beginning of August and I got them in the mail yesterday and I did a video of them on my channel this morning. Sweet. Awesome. You showed them off? That's cool. I was, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was thinking of because I obviously there's still some stuff from the convention that we got that we haven't shown off, and so forth. I was thinking about maybe doing something like that at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But that's cool, Nanette. I'll definitely check that out. And you guys, if you get a chance to, do as well. That is very, very cool. Um, let's see. Ben saying Terrified 2 premiered at Fright Fest this week. Got a lot of praise on Bloody Disgusting, but they are the ones putting it out, so they wouldn't post anything negative. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Kale saying it would be difficult for ends to be bad to me. I even loved Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I still need to watch the first Terrifier. It's on my list. Yeah, check out the first Terrifier. Seriously. If you are a slasher horror fan, gore fan, practical effects fan, you'll like it. Carrie saying, I'm a diehard Halloween fan. No matter what happens and ends, I will watch it. I will enjoy it because at the end of the day, it's Michael Myers and it's Laurie Strode. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's that's how I look at it too, as far as just when I break it down, when I get down to brass tacks. At the end of the day, it's a Halloween movie. It's Michael and it's got Laurie Strode. It's like I'm gonna watch it and I'm probably gonna like, if not all of it, most of it, you know? Yeah. Jen saying I ordered a DVD player that is compatible with my Fire TV. So I ordered all the Scream movies. They're coming today. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, very cool. Nice. Kyle saying Brooks and Frankie character for Scream 6. Anybody have any theories about these characters? Maybe I do. Maybe I will have a video out about that. Let us know what you think, Kyle. Yeah. Carrie saying, go sub to Lee the Nerd. Absolutely. Lee is awesome and so supportive in the community. It's always great, especially when you have people that are starting on their journey, their YouTube journey. It's always great to see that because you can always say, I was there in the beginning, you know? So definitely check out Lee the Nerd. Jamie saying, personally, I liked the mob in the hospital in Kills. My thoughts were, it's about dang time. Yeah, I mean, they were really trying to be realistic about how people would react to this situation and the whole idea of mob mentality, vigilante justice, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I think it was well done. I mean, again, and I've said this multiple times, could it have been pared down a little bit, cut down, a couple minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever? Sure, absolutely. But the movie gave you so much intensity and kills and Michael that you have to kind of balance it out a little bit with some story and some plot development and characters. And I think the hospital scenes did so much for Karen. Karen was her character was strengthened so much by those scenes and made me grow. It made me love her character because I wasn't a fan of her character in 2018, although I love Judy Greer. But that's the way she was written to be. She was written to be annoying in 2018, and I think in Kills, in the hospital scenes, I think that was her transformative moment. She started to understand the evil of the boogeyman. She started to understand her mother. Can you imagine that? I mean, a lot of it wasn't like dialogue, but you put yourself in the character's shoes. It's like she was probably thinking, oh shit, this is what my mother's been talking about all these years. This is what she had to deal with. You know, she might have been even, geez, I should do a video on this. She might have been thinking, my goodness, my mother was face to face with the boogeyman. And yeah, she definitely dealt with the trauma and it really caused a lot of rifts in our family, but she didn't become this, people ready to kill that they saw, the level of that infection that Michael had on the people of Haddonfield in the hospital scenes. So she was probably processing all of that, but I think Karen became such a much better character, a sympathetic character. And then, of course, at the end, that's why that hit harder because you grew to like her, at least for me. So, yeah. Good point. Good point, Jamie. Ben saying, I'm pumped for Terrifier 2 also. In fact, if it and Ends came out the same day, I'd probably watch Terrifier first, mostly because it's guaranteed to have a shorter run in theaters. Good point. Yeah, it will probably have a shorter run. Yep. Um, let's see. Pittsburgh Nelly's in the chat. What's up? What is up? Jen, just my opinion, but anything is better than 78. That's not true. Check out some of my episodes on Slasher Movie Club, and I guarantee you'll change your opinion on that. Check out Blood Cult or Good Night, God Bless, or Don't Go in the Woods Alone. I'm telling you guys, there are some really bad movies. There are movies that you could not even watch. And it's not, and kind of what Carrie was saying earlier, it's not, not to rag on those movies, but it just is what it is. Sometimes movies just did not have the type of budget that they needed. They couldn't do what they wanted to do, or it was first time filmmakers. And, they tried their best and it just, it may not be great. And that's just how it is. But trust me, when you say anything is better than 78, it's just not true. My opinion, though, my opinion. But I can give you a lot of examples why I say that. What's up, Pamela? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, man. Let's see. Conrad saying I ordered the Scream and Scream 2 4K. Can't wait for those movies to get here. That is cool. Oh, all right. I'm jealous, man. Carrie, putting Nanette's link in the chat. Very cool. Very cool. Kyle is saying, I thought Brooks may be the father of the twins, but he's only like 34 to 35. Doubt that will work. Yeah, I don't think that'll work either. It'd be interesting thought though. Yeah, interesting thought. But I don't think it'll work either. He's not old enough. Nanette saying, well, Knight, if you do a video on what you buy, people will watch it. Believe me, more people watching videos on my channel than anything else. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's true, because people get really interested in hauls and stuff like that. Good point. Yeah. Let's see. Carrie's saying, I can't wait to get my original and remake series going. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see it too. That's cool. I'd be really interested in checking that out. I love series like that when people do things like that. Carrie, you'll have to let me, well, you don't have to, but if you want to, you have to let me know. Throw me a DM. Let me know what your game plan is. That's exciting. Yeah. Miss Carter, talking about my man Grande. If you're not doing anything, join Grande's Graveyard tonight for 500 sub celebration. Double giveaway. Details on how to enter on my Instagram page. Thank you so much, Miss C. And yeah, my man Grande's Graveyard, such a fantastic content creator. I talked about him last week and made it to 500 subs. Criminally underrated. Criminally. And that's true for so many, YouTubers, all of us small YouTubers and, content creators. But definitely for him. But, I love him anyways. He's just so cool. Just a great guy. His knowledge of horror is so extensive. So honored to have had him on the channel. Got to get him on again. But yeah, tonight is his giveaway and celebration. So that I'll be there to support him. So, but thank you for putting the link in there, Miss C. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Jamie saying, okay, Night all sent. Look for the one that says Jamie Hart in the subject line. Okay. If I get a chance if I can upload this when I refill my coffee, I'll upload it and play it. That is cool. Right on the fly. You got to love that. Jamie, you're all right. What's up, child of the corn? My man Anthony's in the chat. You're a smart man, Conrad. Those 4Ks are going to be fire. Yeah. I know. It makes me want to watch them. Kale saying, anyone excited for the new Hellraiser? I like the director and the casting of Pinhead could be very underrated. Released this October. Yeah, I'm definitely curious. There's no doubt. I'll be checking it out, no doubt about that at all. Carrie saying, I will let you know, Night. I'm thinking of different ideas to make my channel its own. I want my DNA all over it. Laugh out loud. That's cool, Carrie. Seriously. And that's always, and I mean, we've talked about those types of things before. That is key. That is so key. And I know you'll figure it out because you've got a really interesting way of expressing yourself. So awesome stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it. Seriously, I'm gonna feel, like I'm getting the inside scoop. I'm seeing the Christmas presents before Christmas morning. That's awesome. Michael saying, "Would you review the Orphan First Kill Night?" Yes, and like I said earlier, we're going to be doing that next Tuesday. This Tuesday that just passed, we did our review on Orphan from 2009. Plus, we did 9 things that a lot of people don't know about the movie. So definitely check that out if you haven't. It was a really fun discussion, and we're going to be talking about First Kill this Tuesday coming up. So, yeah. What's up, Cody? Cody's in the chat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Carrie Knight being Gail Weathers right now, getting the inside scoop. Is is that what it is? I'm getting the inside scoop. I never really thought of it like that, but hey, you know, um, that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. All right. Wow, I'm actually fairly caught up here. Jamie saying, no problem, Knight. I love the idea of every time Winnie comes up, you play me talking about how he doesn't wear any pants. That's freaking fantastic. Ah, gosh. I tell you. It is cool though. It is cool, Jamie. Jen saying podcast now, just put up a Scream 7 video. Isn't that jumping the gun? Um, no, no. I mean, because here's the thing, guys. When these movies, especially when they're greenlit for more movies, or we know it's a trilogy and so forth, I don't think it's jumping the gun at all. I mean, especially if you're speculating. Now, if you're saying, "Hey, I know, what's going on in this movie, and it's not even finished filming," yeah, that's jumping the gun, no doubt about that. But I'll be checking that out. Podcast now, such a great channel. You know. Let's see. Let's see. Two boys in the chat. What's up, two boys? What's up? Ben saying, I saw they are doing a prequel to The Omen. Wouldn't that just be Rosemary's Baby? That's a good point. That's a good point. Of course, Rosemary's Baby was so good. Really, really good. All right. So this is what we're going to do, guys. Let me just make sure I'm all caught up in the chat. Almost. Almost. Let's see. I want to make sure I've got everything situated here. Just when I thought I was caught up, they pull me back in. Let's see. Cody was saying Samaritan was really good. Must watch. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to see it last night, but I'll probably be watching it before the weekend. Yeah. You guys, Winnie the Pooh. What's up? Jason's in the chat, the J-Man himself. What's up, man? Good to see you. Saying, hey, everyone. Just saying hi. Gotta go for lunch. All right, man. Hope you're doing well. Jason is back. So if you haven't checked out the J-Man's Movie Cave, check him out. Good friend of the channel. Awesome content creator. And yeah, he loves Friday the 13th. When I say that I love Friday the 13th, I definitely mean it. But Jason, he's up there too, man. Not many people that I know that are as hardcore about Friday as I am, but Jason is. He really is. Mega Giants in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to see you. Nanette saying Carrie Care Bear and Valentine. Worried about something. So can I send you a message right now on Instagram? You can. I won't be able to see it yet, but well, actually, I should let Carrie and Val answer that. But definitely, I'll definitely check it out when I get a chance to, Nanette. Hope everything's okay. Lisa saying, I'm off to another fun shift at Aldi. Have a great day, everyone. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Lisa. Really appreciate it. All right. Jason saying I recorded a what I want to see in the new Friday 13th film and a Halloween review last night. All right, man. Well, I'll be checking it out. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. Excited to hear your thoughts. Seriously. Cody saying Ring of Power is out tomorrow. Super excited. It's a prequel to The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out too. I really am. Absolutely. Stu's in the chat. What's up, Stu? Let's see. Anthony with a super chat, $2 super chat. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Seriously. Knight, give me your top 3 most nostalgic movies. Oh man, that's a tough one. Wow. That is a tough one. I'll have to think about that, seriously. If I gave you the answer, it probably wouldn't even be very accurate. I can tell you, favorite movies, obviously Halloween 78. Um, you know, probably have to put Rocky in there, but top 3 most nostalgic, that's a tough one, man. I'll put it to you like this. I would say Halloween 78, Rocky 3, because that was one of the first movies I can remember as a kid, that my mother and my dad kind of sat us down in the living room and we watched together, and it's what really made me into such a huge Rocky fan, also Stallone fan. So I'll say Rocky 3 is another one, and then maybe for a third movie, wow, nostalgia. It's hard to kind of put one in that category. I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. I'll have to think about that, but that's 2. I gave you 2. Because there's so many movies, especially growing up, that, I watched, with family and that mean a lot. Yeah, you got me thinking about that one. That's gonna be one that's gonna keep me up. But but thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. That might have been one of the toughest questions you've asked, and you've asked some tough ones. All right, man. I appreciate it. Here we go.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that you felt when I was gone.
All right. There we go. Thanks so much for that, man. I really appreciate it. That is a tough question. That really, really is, because it makes me think about movies a little bit differently, because it's not just a favorite, it's like nostalgia. That's good. That's gonna be haunting me, man. It really is. In a good way, though. In a good way. So let's do this, guys. I'm gonna refill my coffee. I can't believe it's already been an hour and a half. But let's do a scenario I have for you guys to check out and give me your answer on. And I know we got a lot of people in here. I'm way behind on comments. If you have any questions, definitely super chats light up easier. So if I don't get to your question, um, don't be mad. It's hard to keep up with everyone. All right. So this will be our first scenario that we'll do. We'll see how many we do. Maybe we'll just do a couple. Depends. We have a lot of people here. So, anyways, let me put this up for you guys and have you guys give me your thoughts on this. All right. And I'm going to read this for those that aren't always able to watch. Maybe they're just listening at work. Um, Scenario number 1: you wake up at night and you go to the bathroom. You notice that you don't see your reflection in the mirror. What do you do? All right, so have you guys answer that, and I'll be right back. All right. Okay, guys. So let's see what you guys have come up with. Some answers for this. I'm sure they're going to be very interesting. I can only imagine. All right. I got my coffee. I had no idea we had gone an hour and a half. That was crazy. Seriously. That was on me. That was on me because we were just having a lot of fun. So obviously, I am way behind on comments. So yeah. Anthony saying I can dig at night. A lot come to mind for me too. It's tough to narrow down to 3, right? Exactly. Telling you. But Jamie narrowed it down. Goonies, Xanadu, and Stand By Me. Those are some good picks. Very good. What, Darren? Poop anyway? What? Wait, wait a minute. Darren, I hope you're still in the chat. I don't know if you are. Where did that come from? Oh, man. That just caught me off guard. Poop anyway. What is going on? Oh, man. You got to tell me where that's you got to tell me, man. You really got to tell me cuz that caught me off guard. I was scrolling and then I see TSLs, they poop anyway. What is going on? All right. Okay, so with this scenario. Oh, okay, you were answering it. Okay, I got you now. Jeez. Oh, Lord. This is all live, guys. You guys know that. This is too funny. I just read it. I was like, what are you talking about, Darren? He's like, I don't see my reflection. I'm going to poop anyway. All right. That was good. Jordy saying I would just laugh and not care. It would only be a problem if my dog couldn't see me. All right. Okay. Cody saying open the mirror again and check if it's real. And if it is, run downstairs saying, am I dead? Am I dead? I have to be. And then think I'm dead now to haunt the mofos that picked on me in high school. Oh, Lord. That was good. I like I like the depth of that one. Val, I laugh. I go back to bed because that's just my kind of luck and hope it's all a dream. All right. I hope it's all a dream. Nanette saying I scream. All right. All right, hold on. Wow, there's a lot in the chat. I'm gonna miss some stuff here, guys. If I didn't see my reflection in the mirror, I'd be relieved and go about my day. Stop it, Carrie. Come on. Oh my God. Katie saying I fall back to sleep. All right. You guys, let's say it's not a dream. Lewis saying I would be kind of happy since I've always wondered what being a vampire would be like. Okay. All right. Okay. Jamie saying I would assume I am a vampire because you want to use my power for good. I'd find all the low-life criminals out there and become Batgirl, fighting crime with fangs and a trusty mini bat. All right, I uploaded the audio you did there. I'll have to play that, Jamie. Batgirl. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me start it over again. Hold on. Batgirl. That's too funny. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this. It's too funny.
Hardcore as fuck.
What?
Winnie the Pooh has always been a little off. I mean, he doesn't wear pants. That is hardcore as fuck.
I love it. That's great.
Winnie the Pooh has always been a little off. I mean, he doesn't wear pants. That is hardcore as fuck.
That has literally become a staple. We will use that for a while. That is great. Thanks for that, Jamie. Seriously. All right, let's see what else we got going here. That's so funny. Let's see. Miss Carter. Oh, this is gonna be good. I look in the mirror and don't see myself, so I go back to bed, figuring it's a dream. Wake up and go to the bathroom and start the whole process all over again. Gee, thanks, night. Now I really do have to pee. Oh, jeez. Now you really do have to pee. There's a lot of peeing and pooping going on here today. Oh my God. You guys are too funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Millions, and I go through the house and bite my whole family. We in this shit together. That was good. That was oh man, that was good. Man, look, I gotta play something for that. That was good.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
There it is, man. That was good. We in this shit together. I love that. Oh, wow. All right. Let's see. Wow, I am so far behind, but that's okay. It's all right. You guys. Katie and Carrie are in a battle. I appreciate you guys checking it, keeping a lookout on the chat though, seriously. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me just say it. And I was gonna do this in a little bit anyways. So let me just throw this out there to you guys. So for you guys in the live chat, like it's cool to joke around and stuff, and you guys are doing your role playing stuff, but not here. So I'm just gonna say this so everyone can hear it. Carrie or Val or Katie or whoever, Jamie, if anyone does it, they're gone automatically. So we're just going to put that out there because you guys have no idea. I mean, obviously, for folks that live stream, I'm like scrolling through comments and like I have to read them like in that split second before I even put them up. So it just spams the whole live chat. So no more role playing. None. Zero. Zilch. I can't speak for other content creators, but zilch here. Zilch. But thank you guys for policing the live chat. You guys are all right. Kale saying, I would start looking for my missing reflection in the pictures and mirrors in the rest of the house, like some Harry Potter shit. Realistically, though, punch the mirror. I like that. I like that. Oh my God. That's too funny. Let's see. Two boys. Maybe I've just become Bella Lugosi, the love bite. It is the beginning. I love that. That's good. Two boys saying, smash that like, let's get it to 50. Right? Yeah, let's do that. I don't even know where we're at. But thank you. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. Like that's always like the easiest way to support our channel. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hit that like button, that's like, it's such an easy way to support a channel. So thank you for keeping a lookout, you guys. You guys are doing a better job at it than me, but of course I have my hands quite full. Jen saying someone either stole my mirror or I am a vampire. I prefer the latter because I love vampires. All right. I like that. Darren, the answer to your interval question. I know, man. At first, I was just like, what? Because it was just funny because all you said was just poop anyway. And I'm just like, what? That was great. That was great. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Carrie's laughing at it too. That was great. Oh man. We'll do it live. There you go. There you go. That's the way we do it. All right. Jamie, you couldn't hear it? You're recording? Oh, wow. It was low? Okay. I'll play it again. Carrie, Jamie, is that your voice? Your voice is so cute. You guys are so funny. We got to check out Jamie's channel. You get to hear her voice, get to hear her singing, everything. All right, I'm going to play it again. It is hardcore that Winnie the Pooh does not wear pants. Oh my goodness. It's too funny. All right, so let me play that again. Hopefully it's going to be hopefully you can hear it because I've got it turned up. All right, here we go. Our little thoughts on Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh has always been a little off. I mean, he doesn't wear pants. That is hardcore as fuck.
Hopefully you guys could hear that. I hope so. I hope so. If not, I'll definitely mess around with the volume for it once we're done. Once we're done this live. All right. I can dig it. I can dig it. Right, Carrie? That's what I'm saying. Role playing is too distracting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it because, some folks have fun, with the characters and so forth. But, especially if it's only you and another person or you and two other people, it's like, it's just not the place for it. So thank you for helping out with that because I was like, come on, that just adds, another whatever dozen or so more things I got to scroll through while I'm trying to have a conversation with you guys in the community, in the live chat. So much appreciated. You guys are all right. There's that bat. God. Conrad saying role playing is just weird to me. It's time consuming as a content creator when going through all the comments, like Knight said. Right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, now I'm not, joking is fine. Okay. Joking is fine. Obviously, we all do that, and that's wonderful. I love getting good laughs from you guys, seriously. So I don't mean don't say any jokes, but I'm just saying if you're in a situation where you're not even talking to the rest of the live chat and you're just role playing a character and saying, I'll do this, you'll do that, we'll do, all that type of stuff. It's just, this isn't the place for it. It just isn't, And of course, we've seen that in a couple of other live streams, and I know, well, I won't get into specifics, but I know it's not really, looked, in a positive light on other channels for other content creators because it's just more that you have to do. You're going through all these comments, and even at our best, we don't get to everyone's comment, already. So yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Some people, that's their thing. What are you gonna do? It's crazy. There's only one place for role play, and I won't tell you about that. Good point. Good point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a good one. Million was on point with that one. We in this shit together. That's a great one. Oh man. There's a reason I'm about to celebrate 22 years of marriage. I'm not boring. There you go, Jamie. And congratulations. Oh my goodness. Too funny, too funny. Carrie saying, Jamie, you have a voice that will work perfect for voiceovers in Disney movies. There you go. There you go. Very, very cool. Carrie saying, Jamie, 22 years. That's amazing. It is, right? I'm not as close and not married, but 11 going on 12 years for me. There you go. Congrats to that as well, Carrie. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see. And Jamie saying that she's done voiceover work 3 times now. I enjoy it. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think people, especially people that do voiceover work. It's a really awesome talent, you know. So I'm glad you've been doing it, enjoying it. That's very cool. Pittsburgh Nelly, treat her right. That's right. Treat your mama right. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Let's see. And I also want to do one more scenario um, that kind of is it's kind of close to the heart a little bit. And not that this happened, but I did kind of think about, well, geez, what if it did? You know. So let's do one more, and then see what you guys come up for your answers on this one. And I'll give the parameters of it as well, because I can only imagine what some of you guys are going to say. All right, so let's see our second scenario. Okay, here we go. For those who are just listening, you're at a horror convention. You realize that a cosplayer has really killed someone, but no one else does. What do you do? And here are the parameters. You cannot leave the convention. You just can't. You can't run away. You can't drive away. You are stuck there. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. First of all, can I just say something? My Wi-Fi was just messed up. So I need to know one thing. First of all, let me know if everyone is situated in the live chat. I'm so surprised the stream didn't just cut. That was so weird. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. Like, did anyone have did this get interrupted? Like anyone in the live chat, like right now, let me know. Like, because I seriously was disconnected from my Wi-Fi for like 2 minutes. And I was like, what is going on? Crazy. Telling you, man, technology. Wow. I can't believe the stream wasn't messed up. This is crazy. I guess it wasn't interrupted. I thought you said wife at first and not Wi-Fi, Carrie. But seriously, like nothing was interrupted? That's crazy. I can't believe it. I literally was disconnected. Like it's totally thrown me off. I mean, it's good, I guess, but wow. I said Wi-Fi though. I did say Wi-Fi. No interruptions at all. That's crazy. You know what? It probably was good that I was playing that scenario. And that was totally by chance. So I just want to say this. If for some reason there's an interruption, obviously it is technology messing with us, but wow, you guys have no clue. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Too funny. I mean, not funny, but like, what? All right. Whew. I'm so far behind. That messed me up, guys. I was like, what happened? Oh, wow. All right. Happy saying, what would ends have to do that would upset you? Where would you write off the trilogy as a failure? I mean, if they did something that was like totally bonkers, like we find out that like I don't know, like Lori is the mastermind behind all of this, and Michael's breakout from on the bus and all these types of things, something stupid like that, I don't see that happening, but something like that, it'd have to be pretty bad. I could probably think of a couple other things. You have to excuse me because I'm still like messed up about this Wi-Fi thing because I'm like, I thought it was gonna cut the stream, which I've never had that happen in 2.5 years of live streaming, but it didn't happen this time, so that's good. So I'm still trying to like gather my thoughts here, but yeah, it'd have to be something really crazy like that. Conrad said, could I plug my TikTok? Just thought I'd ask. Well, thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. Because usually, and you know this, Conrad, usually, we don't have an issue with the, community folks talking about this stuff, but thank you for asking. But yeah, you can. Memo boys in the chat. Hello, night. Good evening. Just noticed you are live. Yeah. Welcome. Ben saying, I guess I'm going to get them before they get me at that point at the horror convention. Blackest Eyes join in. Jesus. Two boys saying, I throw on a Jason costume and machete his ass. All right. Kale, I scream out evil dice tonight. I love it. You take matters into your own hands and go full die hard on this slasher. All right. I like it. Horror Gangs and Night, I'm so happy for you and your upcoming milestone. I'm getting closer to 1K. Yeah, man. And congrats to you on that. And thank you. that 1K, it's tough. So when you get to that point, it's like, whew, you know. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it so much. Jamie saying, I try to get someone to believe me. They don't. So I get my bat, head to the rafters, and wait to attack like Silent Bob and Mallrats. I love it. That bat, I'm telling you, you're becoming a legend with the bat there, Jamie. Justine saying, go crazy. All right. Jordy saying, find some weapons and hope for the best, but I wouldn't go to a convention. All right. Jen saying, I would call Gail Weathers. All right. Cody saying, I would go to the body check and see if it's real, and then pull the fire alarm, make sure everyone is safe and out, and it's just me and the killer, then kick in the balls and RKO him out of nowhere. All right. A little Randy Orton. All right. Carrie saying, I would call Erin from Your Next. She always knows what to do. Oh, that's a good. I like that, Carrie. That was creative. I like that. Pittsburgh Nelly saying, yell foreign object and give him a sweet tackle. Even Bobby Boucher can't respect. I love it. That's great. Miss Carter saying, figure it's a setup for the convention and go on about my business. Come on. That's a cop out, Missy. Come on. Oh my God. I get it though. Million saying I hide the body, then dispose of the one witness. Twist. I'm the killer cosplayer. Okay, all right. I like that. That was a good one. Nanette saying I would go in my pocketbook, take out my gun. Wow, Nanette. And shoot him and tell the police he was threatening to kill me, and then he told me he had killed somebody, and I can prove he killed someone. Wow, Nanette is not playing around. Wow. Lewis saying, see if I can still get a picture and an autograph and then tackle him. Yeah, right. Million just M Nighted us. I like that. I like that. That was good. All right. What a twist. Oh, you guys are all right. I'm glad the stream did not cut. That would have been messed up. J-Man saying, I just got here. What's up, Jason? Oh, Ben saying the Illuminati trying to shut this down, right? That's what it felt like. It's like crazy. Two boys saying we're 2 away from 50. Wow, all right. That's cool. Let's make this thing happen, guys. That is awesome to hear, though. Seriously. Yeah, all right. You're right. Very cool. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Nanette saying, or I would excuse myself to the bathroom, go looking for Unite, and tell you that someone is trying to kill me and ask for help. Okay. All right. I'd help out. No doubt about that. Let's see. The stream is haunted. We know about haunted streams. Seriously. Jason said YouTube deleted my live midstream once. Laugh out loud. And that's crazy, man. I remember when you told me that. I was like, wow. Whew. Crazy stuff. Jason saying, who's your absolute favorite director? I gotta go with John Carpenter, man. I just, I mean, he's fantastic. I love so many directors, and there's so many great directors. But Carpenter, just so many of his movies, they just mean so much to me. So collectively, I would say he's my favorite. He really is. Ben saying it'd be funny if your Wi-Fi went out for hours. You came back to people working on the scenario for all that time, right? I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I'm so glad I put that up to work on, because otherwise it might have really gotten screwed. Wow. Good one, Conrad. Ms. Carter saying, didn't notice anything other than the scenario was on screen a long time and quiet. Just figured you were out on coffee or pee break. No, I already got my coffee. So, yeah. But I can't believe that. I'm telling you. Jason saying, I'm 40 away from 2K. Ooh, all right, man. Congrats. That is so cool. Very, very well deserved. And I'm glad you're back, man. Seriously. Taking it nice and slow. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Miss Carter saying, hey to the J Man. Yeah. I would hunt down Kane Hodder and take care of business. Yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that. Miss Carter saying, it's not a cop out night. I mind my business. But let's say it was real, because it was real and you could not get away. So I gave those as the parameters. So it really happened at a horror convention and you could not run away for whatever reason. You're stuck there with all the people and the killer. That's the scenario. If you want to answer it, you don't have to though. You don't have to though. Jen saying, I think a murder mystery at a horror con would be so much fun. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Very, very cool. And you guys supporting each other. I appreciate that. That's very, very cool. Nanette, yes, definitely. Maybe someone should make a movie about that. Why not a horror convention? That's what I'm saying. That would be really, really interesting. Yeah. Jason saying good choice on Carpenter. Yeah, man. I mean, he's just done so many movies that mean so much to me since I was a kid. I love a lot of different directors. You know that. I mean, so many great ones. Spielberg and I love Christopher Nolan. Flanagan, James Wan. There's so many great ones. But if I was to just pick one, I'd have to say Carpenter because, yeah, yeah. Michael saying John Carpenter is my favorite director. All right. Yeah. Very cool. And Val always doing what is important to the success of a channel. Another way you can support the channel is by becoming a channel member. Just hit the join button next to subscribe or becoming a Patreon member. Just follow the link below. Thank you so much, Val. And I definitely don't do that enough. But seriously, if you are able to, feel free, join the channel membership. We're doing a lot of cool things. You guys have seen a lot of our watch alongs and so many people that have been on the panel as guests. And we're going to continue to do that. We're in the pretty much the middle of our summer watch party series for Creep Show on Sunday nights. It's been a blast, having, geez, I think last Sunday we had 8 people on the panel. It was just really cool. So definitely consider doing that. It would be much appreciated and helps me to be able to do streams like this, usually for 2.5, 3 hours. I think the other week it was 3.5 hours. It's crazy stuff, but it allows me to do that, and stuff with the channel a lot more. So thank you so much for the reminder, Val. I really appreciate that. Very, very cool. A million saying to Jason, good luck. I'm definitely about to sub. Thank you. Thank you. You won't be disappointed. If you like this channel, you'll definitely love Jason's channel as well. That's right. So you're gonna be tonight at 9:30 Predator franchise tier ranking. That is so cool, man. I love the Predator franchise. Are you including Prey in it, Jason? Let me know. Well, actually, you don't have to let me know, especially if you want to save that for tonight. But very cool. Memo Boy saying, Night, would you like to see more of Jason's background in the new movie, like about his father and stuff like that? It's interesting that you say that because I'll just say that I have videos coming out, specifically one that will be later on today, if everything goes the way it should be. But I'm just interested in anything Jason, anything Friday 13th. I really am, because it's been 13 years. I'm telling you, it's been a long wait. It's a long wait. Flanagan is my favorite filmmaker. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. I think he's fantastic. And there's Conrad's link to his TikTok. All right. Thanks, Knight, for letting me plug my channel. No problem at all, man. No problem. Million saying, hey, Nightwatch Zone, if possible, I'd like to get a cameo from you for my next movie. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Let me know. Let me know. I'm always down for that. I'm always down with that. Making my debut. All right, let's see. And Jen saying that Wes Craven was my favorite director writer. Still is, right? And of course, and I know I had some people that were asking, as far as tributing Wes, and obviously, yeah, we lost him, and I didn't want to really get deep into it because, man, it's just emotional. But you know, much respect and love to the late great Wes Craven. You know, absolutely. And Jason, you're gonna have Prey in it. All right, very cool, very cool. Carrie saying we know that Winnie the Pooh does not wear pants, but I'm sure he could still enjoy some Night Watch merch. I love that. That is awesome. Oh. Oh, awesome. All right. Thanks for putting the link in, Carrie. I really appreciate it. Yes, and Jamie, I knew David Lynch was your favorite director. He's a good director. He really is. Catch you later, Cody. About to head on out and do this grocery shopping. All right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Very cool. Let's see. Carrie's listing off a bunch of great directors. That's cool. Yeah. Jamie with the bad story. I tell you, that's great. Very cool. Two boys saying Night Watch, what movie from the 80s deserves a reboot besides Friday the 13th? Man, there's a whole bunch, man. I'd be up for The Burning, I'd be up for that. I'd be up for, gosh, there's a couple that I could really choose. But if I was to choose one, I think I'd go with The Burning. Maybe The Prowler, maybe The Prowler. You have to stay practical though, with The Prowler, Savini, also with The Burning. Savini did the practical effects work. I think you got to stay practical. Don't go with any. I mean, that's true of anything for me, anyways. Is you stay away from CGI. I know there are some whether it's movies or TV shows that use it to just touch up things a little bit, that's fine. Just a little bit. You can touch up some stuff, but I want it to be primarily practical effects. But I'd go with The Burning or The Prowler. That would be my votes. Yeah. Two boys saying, "Night, were you ever a radio a radio DJ?" No, no. I missed. I guess I missed my calling, right? You know, but I've never been one. Never ever. As I've had someone ask me that a couple times. It's pretty interesting. Um, Memo Boy saying, "Night, don't you think Dewey is a horrible shooter? He missed Ghostface in Scream 2 at the Auditory and Scream 3 at the Hill when Ghostface was behind the car and Scream 4 at the barn. I think it was okay to kill him." Wow. Well, I think that was just his character. He was kind of the heart of the franchise, at least of the OG3. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely a horrible shooter. There's no doubt about it. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I was sad to see him go. I put it this way, and we've talked a lot about this, on my channel and especially on the Lethal Collective. I think the way that they killed him, I think it could have been better, because as soon as, they were safe in that moment and they're going to the elevator, and as soon as he turned around, I was like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. And it didn't really make sense, to me. It's like, number one, once he shot Ghostface in the torso, with the vest, um, I just shot him in the head right then and there. That's what he should have done. Granted, you can say, okay, a lot of stuff's going on and, so forth and so forth. But I just wish it was done in a better way. I would have rather have seen him sacrifice himself the way I thought it was going to happen if they were going to, because, before the movie, I didn't think they were going to kill him. I thought it was going to be Gale. But if they were going to kill him, I would have rather have seen him sacrifice himself to save Gale. As a matter of fact, as the movie was going on and they had their little, reunion moment, I thought to myself, something's gonna happen. He's gonna sacrifice himself to save her because you could just kind of tell that they still had that chemistry and that love. You know what I mean? So I just think the way they did it, I would have rather seen it done in a different way. But I didn't want to see him go. I really didn't. You know. Jason saying, Jamie, you have a channel? She sure does. Jamie Hart. Yes, yes. Let's see. Have you ever had to beat anyone? Man, now I'm actually getting a little worried here. What's going on? Oh man, too funny. Oh yeah, Tarantino. Tarantino's a great director too. Jen saying, I'm still here just having internet issues. I know what that's like. I know what that's like. And I still can't believe that this stream didn't get cut. That's amazing stuff. Michael saying, I'm still sad that Dewey is dead. Right? Yeah. Kale saying, I want a Killer Clowns remake. That would be cool. Yeah. That would be really cool. Let's see. And, oh, wow. J- Just look at that. Val with a $10 super chat. The general herself. Thank you so much, Val. 890 subs in just over a month. Keep walking that Night Watch route, and the possibilities are endless. Thank you for all that you do. Thanks, Val. I appreciate that. Seriously, that's really, really kind of you. And you're always just so supportive. I remember when we did we did our music streams, we did our childhood streams talking about cartoons and stuff like that. And it was so funny because Val, we were talking, and I was being pretty honest about it. I think I've even talked about it a little bit in live streams, but I was talking about how doing something that's really different like that, as a content creator, you have to balance out things, because when you have a viewership that's built into seeing one certain thing or a couple of certain things, and then you do something that's totally outside of it, you can't expect that to always be very successful, because YouTube doesn't make any of this easy. So for all content creators, I'm always just so full of respect and so forth. But anyways, long story short, Val kept saying, just do it the way you want to do it, and so forth and so forth. So thank you so much for that, Val. I appreciate it, and it's always great to have those words of encouragement, because it makes a difference. It really, really does. But thank you for all that you do. Seriously. All right, we got to play some stuff for you here, because yeah, that was very kind of you. All right, here we go.
Repeat my mantra. Ham. Repeat my mantra. Ham.
All right, we got to do one more, Val. I really appreciate the super chat and the kind words, and I think you'll enjoy this one. Here we go.
Bring that fat ass over here. Oh,
Thank you so much for the super chat, Val. I really appreciate it. I do. Um, just really kind of you. Seriously, thank you. All right. Let's see. I know I'm behind here, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Wow. Yeah, I'm really far behind. Let's see. Two boys saying, what Friday 13th film night would you want to be a victim in? What scene would you pick to use you instead? Oh, well, I really, and of course I have a huge connection to it, love for it. The finale of 3 with Chris, that's just great. I mean, Richard Brooker was on point, and there's this huge chase. She's trying to drive the van away. They go into um, the barn house, and it just everything was cool. So I'd probably say maybe I'd be in that scene. Of course, she overcomes Jason, so of course, I won't die. So that's cool too. Um, so that would be the film, and that would be the scene. That's a good question, though. I like that. That's great. Much appreciated. Um, Justine saying, "Tell me, Knight, do you like old school horror movies, or the new ones? For me, the old ones." Well, I mean, I like both, you know, but I probably have a bigger attachment to the old school. I definitely love, especially 80s horror. Actually, this segue, you guys are setting me up good. This will segue into another thing I was going to talk about just for announcements and so forth. For some of you guys, and I know it's not all of you, but hopefully it'll become more of you guys. On Monday nights, we do Slasher Movie Club, and we've been doing that for quite a while now. We're up to episode 57 of that. So me and Coriander every Monday at 8, we talk about a slasher movie. And a lot of times it's a blind watch. It might be a movie we haven't even heard of. Last week was crazy. We were talking about this movie I'd never heard of, and it was fun talking about it. But anyways, what I was going to say, which kind of parallels to your question, is I really enjoy, especially those '80s horror movies. They're big. I have a big connection with those. So if I was to pick a time period that I connect with the most, I would say the old school, especially the 80s. And we've got a great episode coming up on this Monday. So hopefully you guys will join in with us. And we have some interesting plans for Slasher Movie Club. It's been a really special series for me and Coriander, really near and dear to our hearts. But it's also a series that, we've really had to work hard at to get out there. Because again, sometimes we talk about movies that nobody hears about. So it's not like anyone on YouTube, when they see the title of the episode, they be like, oh, yeah, I want to check that out. So for any of you guys that do join us there, I know it's because you enjoy hearing us talk about what we talk about, which is fantastic. So, but we've got a couple of things that we've been talking about, and myself, some things that I'm going to kind of do that'll be hopefully an even more fun experience for you guys. And so, anyways, so I just want to tease that, and we're getting a lot of great feedback from it now, which is great because we've really worked hard at that series, but having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, but great question. So I'm definitely down with the 80s. Carrie's putting in Jamie's channel link there. There you go. All right. Carrie saying 890 subs in a month. That is incredible. Thank you. I didn't know it was that many. Val, let me just say something. Val is, look, she is ride or die. Val will message me and let me know how many subs we get or we've received and so forth. She's actually on that better than I am. So it's always nice to have that support. But I didn't know it was that many. Um, it's just been a fun ride. It really, really is. So thank you guys so much. Miss C saying, I answered your scenario again, Mr. Knight. I said I'd call the cops. Duh, I don't fuck around with dead folks. I like that. I don't either. I don't either. I like that. That was great. Two boys and Val rocks. She does. She really does. Carrie, Carrie said, "Are they saying ham?" I don't know. How about we hear it again? Here we go.
Repeat my mantra. Ham. Ham. Ham.
There you go, Carrie. Take from it what you will. Take from it what you will. Conrad, this channel is amazing. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Much appreciate it. Seriously, we're trying. I'm trying. We're all trying. The community's trying. So we're gonna get there. Lewis saying, are they still doing the Pumpkinhead remake? I haven't heard anything otherwise. Of course, with a lot of things, they go through, such a long process of getting the movie made. So I haven't heard anything to the contrary. So, yeah. Jamie, I don't eat ham unless forced. Give me beef. There you go. Oh man. Val saying, way to go, you amazing people in the chat. We hit 50 likes. Woohoo! All right. Very cool. That is awesome. Seriously. I appreciate that. Very cool. Jamie saying, I'd want to be the twin that gets tossed out the window in part 4. She gets to bust a move with Crispin. I love him. You gotta love the Crispin Glover dance. Jamie, that's so cool. You remember that. I zero in with Friday fans that get specific like that. Yeah, she did. She got tossed out of that window hardcore. Well, at least the stunt double did. But I love part 4. Carrie saying I'm old school horror movies because there are many rewatchable ones rather than now. The newer horror movies are mostly a one watch kind of movie. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah, there is. I agree. Those old school movies, so many of them, you could just watch them over and over and over again. And Val saying thank you so much to Two Boys. You're pretty awesome yourself. Yeah. Jamie saying I want a remake of Tourist Trap. Ooh, yes. Jamie, that is a good choice. I should have thought of that. Tourist Trap was actually one of the earlier episodes we did on Slasher Movie Club on the old channel. We've got to redo that episode, and Coriander and I were both looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll be soon. But yeah, Tourist Trap, underrated. Good call. Cam's in the chat saying, "Sup, Nightwatch? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you." Jordy saying, haven't really thought about that. Possibly just not as old looking and portraying how mental cops are these days. What? What? I might have missed something before. I might have. Let's see. I know I'm so far behind though. Memo Boy saying, Night, have you seen Pretty Little Liars? Original Sin, it's a really good show. Scream reference all over. The killer even texts, what's your favorite scary movie? I have not seen it yet. I know we were talking about that on the collective the other day. But I haven't had a chance to see it. I'll tell you what, guys, and it's another one of those moments where it's like behind the curtains type of stuff. First of all, I love movies anyway, so there's a lot of movies that I watch, because I want to watch them. And same thing with TV shows or streaming shows or whatever. I kid you not, my list of what I got to catch up on is so crazy, and it just it gets a longer list, and it's unbelievable because to do the content, it takes so much time. Like even this morning when I went on Instagram Live, and I was just on for a few minutes before we started live, but I was prepping, for the stream, about a half hour before that. So literally, like we're on the stream 2.5 hours now, 2 hours and 23 minutes. So I've literally spent 3.5 hours today, so far anyways, just to do this stream. And I'll be doing stuff after the stream is ended, so, just so much time to do a live stream. And I never would have thought it would have been that involved until I started to do it. And I'm just talking about my process because I know some people, they may be, they might be able to streamline it or maybe don't spend as much time. Maybe they're more efficient than me, so, but yeah, it's a lot of time to it, but I haven't gotten a chance to see it. I've heard some good things, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a chance to see it at some point soon. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, Blucka's in the chat. This generation also not having actors rising up to the ranks of a Denzel or De Niro. Yeah, I mean, so far, Yeah, that's a good point too when you talk about old school versus today. No doubt. Yep. Let's see. I know I'm way behind. Lewis saying they should remake The Gate. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Bl- Blucka Knight would be a Bucks fan. What does that mean? Come on. uh, what can I say? What can I say? Um, and Frenzy, oh man, with a $5 super chat, man, thanks so much. Jeez, you didn't have to do that, man. Um, Night reminds me of the great Franklin Ajayi, who is best known for stand up in the 80s. Both very cool dudes. Keep on trucking, Night. Next stop, 100K. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Um, I don't know who that is. I got to check him out. Best known for stand up in the 80s. Interesting. See, I like that. I get a chance to learn some stuff too. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. You've always just shown so much support and friendship, and I love listening to you talk about movies too. It's so funny. Actually, this is funny, Francie. You'll like this. Just last night, because I don't know if you were in the live chat earlier, but I talked about how our community project for the scariest moments in horror movies, how it had hit over 1K for views, which I was really happy to see that because there was a lot of work put into it, not only from me, but from you guys that were involved with it, like you, Frenzy. And so last night, I knew I was going to do this because last night I was talking to Coriander and I was watching the video, and I've seen it a bunch of times. I love it. But I was just saying to Coriander last night, and I kid you not, we were in the beginning of it and your section had come up, and I said, a lot of times you never know what people are going to say. And I said, well, when Alex was doing his section on Child's Play, it was literally perfect because when I edited the images and the video into it, it went right with what you were saying, like almost perfect. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it just worked really good. And that's because of how you talked about the movie, like the way you explained it, and you didn't talk too fast, but you didn't talk too slow, which is difficult to do even for myself. But anyways, I know I'm ranting, but I just want to say, man, shout out to you. And like I teased earlier, in the live chat again, I don't know if you were there, but all I'm saying is we did that project almost a year ago. It was late October. And all I'm saying is that October's coming up and maybe some fun things as well. So that's all I'm going to tease. Eric knows, so we'll be talking soon. But thank you so much, Francie. Seriously, I appreciate it and all the support and just the friendship and the love, man. So let's play something for you here, man. Here we go.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that you felt when I was born.
What? Ooh. What? I'm full. What?
All right. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate the super chat. Seriously. Awesome stuff. All right. Blucka, it's a good time to be a Bucks fan, that is for sure. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Um, let's see. And I know I gotta catch up with you guys. Let's see. And look who's in the chat. My man Matt. Matt's in the chat. Fachi Cinema himself. Knight is a class act. He is one of the good guys. Well, hey man, thanks so much, man. Seriously, I appreciate that. And had a blast the other night. If you guys haven't checked out Matt's channel, check it out. Val or Carrie or Jamie, if you guys get a chance to put Matt's link in the chat. And I was a guest and we had such a fun time talking. And I was saying to Matt, and you get a chance to have conversations with so many people if you collaborate with other content creators. And it was the first time that we collaborated. We've talked about doing it for a long time, and we're both huge horror fans, we're big Michael fans and so forth and so forth. So, anyways, but the conversation it was fun and it was really easy to do. And it just seemed like it was something that we had done many times before. So, of course, when we got a chance to message each other and DM each other and so forth, I was like, man, we got to do that again. It was really cool. So, anyways, shout out to you, my friend. You're a class act too, and it was a lot of fun talking with you. And I hope we can do it soon. And I got to get you on the channel too, and so it'll be happening. But thanks so much. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Seriously. Um, let's see. Black as the Eyes. I lost my best friend to suicide at 9. What? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Jeez. Sorry to hear that, man. Seriously, that is horrible. Blucka saying Rings of Power is out soon. Yeah, it is. Is it tomorrow or the next day it's coming out? We get to see what 115 million episode looks on TV. Early reviews are saying there's a character who is a Karen Mary Sue, which sounds awful. No, man. I didn't know that. Hopefully not. But hopefully I get a chance to see it. Like I said, I'm so far behind on stuff. But I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit was, it was okay. It wasn't as good as the Lord of the Rings trilogy, though. So, what's up, Dominic? Dominic's in the chat. All right. Let's see. And thank you, Jamie, for bringing up Matt's channel, Fachi Cinema. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Let's see. Dominic saying, "Night, when am I going to be on the show?" That was good. I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I like the way you just threw that in there with the smiley face. But no, seriously. I mean, and obviously, for people that have watched, you guys know I love having guests on. So yeah, let me know what your schedule is. We'll try to figure out something, man. We'll try to figure out something. Blackest Eye saying, "Thanks, guys," and Nightwatch Zone. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So that's sad, man. I hate hearing that type of stuff. I just feel so bad for all of those involved. It's horrible, especially if it has anything to do with bullying. It's horrible. Seriously. Let's see. Toronto Freddy saying, have you ever heard Apocalypse by Lil Rob and Mr. Shadow? It's a Southern Smoke hip hop track that uses the Halloween theme proper. No, I haven't. I might have to check that out. Leave me a comment with that. I might have to check that out. Let's see. And Jamie saying, "I just subbed to you." All right, that's cool. You guys supporting each other. All right. Dominic saying, "I have you on Insta." Yes, you do. Yeah. So let me know. Absolutely. Let's see. Jen saying, "I would also love to be a guest on your channel. I love doing live streams. I just do not want to start a channel of my own." And I've heard some people say that, is that they, and I can't lie, I can understand it. I mean, I don't know exactly your reason, Jen, but yeah, sure. At some point, it'd be great to have you on. But I know how some people, they do enjoy, talking on lives or talking about movies or whatever it may be for their passions, but they're not really into starting their own channel, which is understandable because there's so much, there's so much involved with it. I would have never thought how much is involved with doing a channel, seriously. And I'm not saying that it's negative, but it's definitely a lot of work, and you have to approach it in a certain way so that if it's a passion of yours and it's fun to do, that you can continue to make it fun to do. So, but yeah, that'd be cool, Jen. Seriously. That'd be very, very cool. Uh, Kale saying, I loved the Hobbit movies. Thorin Oakenshield might be the most badass name in history. It is badass, isn't it? I loved his character. They were fun movies, you know. Um, especially the third one. The third one was like, bonkers crazy. Although, at first I was thinking, well, why are they, I know why they put it as a trilogy, you know what I'm saying, as far as from the studio perspective. But the story itself, the source material, it probably should have only been two movies. So sometimes I think it's a balance that they try to have as far as staying true to the source material and then, of course, making it viable for, movies, for the business. But they were fun. I enjoyed them, saw them all in the theaters. Great movies to see in the theater. Um, yeah, Million talking about bullying ain't no joke. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It really, really is. Let's see. Yeah, it is heartless. It is. I agree, man. It's very sad stuff. And I never really understood where I mean, but today it's different nowadays, right? Because you've got those platforms that are open for people to kind of just say and do whatever they want, for the most part anyways. It's so much different than back in the day, where if you were dealing with something, it might have been much more contained. Now, someone can go on their social media and spread something that's false or just be an ass to you, whatever, and it's magnified 100-fold. So it's just, I feel bad for, people that deal with it because it's not easy to deal with, and it's not cool. It's just totally not cool. Memo Boy is saying, Night, whom do you think in Scream 5 at the last act at the kitchen when the phone rang and Sam said to Richie, that's for you. Who do you think it is? Um, and we've talked about this on the like I said, we really do, or at least I should say, Steve and myself, and I think Jake as well, we really think that Stu is behind it. We really do. So hopefully we're going to find out soon. I don't think he's going to, he might be revealed at the end of 6 or alluded to. I don't expect to see him in 6, but I think in 7, I really do, guys. Seriously, the breadcrumbs are there. So that's what I'm expecting. Let's see. Blucka saying Jar Jar Binks was actually decently entertaining compared to, say, Reba from Obi-Wan or Rey from the new trilogy. All right. I haven't seen Obi-Wan, so that's still on my watch list. It's crazy. I haven't seen so much stuff. So no spoilers. But I will be watching that. Yeah. Carrie saying I have a lot to do for my next video, so I'm going to work on it. Hope everyone has a great day today. Thanks, Carrie. I hope that you have a great day as well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Seriously. Miss C saying, Night, have you ever seen Eyes Without a Face, 60s foreign movie? Spoiler, girl in the movie wears a mask, looks like a female. Michael Myers before Halloween even existed. Wait a minute. I'm going to try to forget that. You wrote the spoiler. How could I not read that, Miss C? I probably won't remember it. No, I haven't seen that one. Seriously. You should have just said it was a movie that reminded you of Michael before Halloween. Jeez. Oh man, but I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll get a chance to. Mad saying Stu is coming back in 7. I believe it. I truly do. I think all the breadcrumbs are leading up to it. This is the perfect time to bring him back. It really is, especially once they brought back Kirby. When you had the little Easter eggs in 5 with Kirby and with Stu. Come on. Jen saying bullying is heartless, but I believe suicide is too. It hurts the loved ones. Yeah, there's truth to that. There's truth to that. And everyone's saying goodbye to Carrie. Yeah. Let's see. Blucka saying, when are they going to hire Frank Grillo to play in a horror? That guy looks so rugged and like he could be a good sheriff or Sally/Laurie male role. And that's cool. Yeah, I definitely am a fan of his. Seriously. I love his work. Big fan of his. Hopefully he'll get an opportunity soon. That'd be cool. Dominic saying, would you like to see someone dressing up as Michael Myers and are killed by Ghostface in Scream 6? You know, we talked about the possibility of that too because it's set around Halloween. If they're able to do that, yeah, that'd be cool. You know, just to kind of see some of the other horror icons. I don't know if they'll get a chance to do that though, because with all the rights and stuff, but you know, it would be cool even if they're not, you know, 100% accurate to, you know, maybe allude to some of the other big horror icons. That would be cool. Yeah. And Carrie's heading on out. All right. Jamie saying, Eyes Without a Face is messed up. You got to see it, Night. Oh, okay. All right. I don't think I've ever seen it. I really don't. Where is it available? Do you guys know? Miss Carter, do you have it physically or have you streamed it? That would be a really good question to answer. Let's see. Miss Carter saying, I gave you a spoiler alert thinking you'd see it before reading it. Now, okay, let me explain this. Now, when I pull up the comment, even as I'm scrolling through the comments, like I see the whole comment. You know what I mean? And like your eyes already kind of read it, you know, as you're reading it. So if you don't want me to see it, don't put it in there. Because I saw it before I realized, you know, what it was kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I'll probably forget. Of course, now the more we talk about it, I won't. But it's all right. It's all right. Dominic saying, did you know Michael Myers was inspired by Westworld character? He was a silent killer robot. Yeah, Yul Brynner. We talked about Yul Brynner a lot on this channel. You'll have to check out our Westworld episode. That was a couple months ago. Fun episode. So we talked a lot about that. And Arnold Schwarzenegger got a lot of inspiration from the gunslinger in Westworld. Just the robot, you know, the movements, how he would turn his head and so forth. So yeah, yes, indeed. Let's see. Jordy's saying, I have a channel, but I don't put much on. It's difficult to catch Ziggy these days, as when I put the camera on him, he stops doing it. That's the thing. When you got animals, you never know what they're going to do, but they're also, adorable and cute as hell. Michael saying Scream 6 should not be set on Halloween. Really? I'm interested to see how they do it. You know, I think it's cool because it's just going to be, put it this way. Let me just say this, and I've said it a bunch of times before. What I want from Scream 6 and Scream 7, now that we got 5 out of the way and we kind of continued a lot of the Wes Craven formula, which of course is amazing because Wes was amazing. But I think for Radio Silence, they've got to craft their own, lane. So having it set on Halloween, having it set in New York, I think is really cool things that will hopefully bring a freshness to it. So I'm all for it, to be honest. I mean, of course, it has to be executed correctly. That's with anything. You know, if for some reason it isn't, then it's a wasted opportunity. So, Justine saying, Night, do you know the movie The Serpent and the Rainbow? Oh yeah, absolutely. Bill Pullman. It's a great movie. And it's a Wes Craven movie that many people, it's very underrated. You know, when I saw that movie as a kid, it freaked me out. I remember the trailer for it and the commercial for it, and that scene where he's basically being buried alive. I was just like, oh my gosh, it just freaked me out. It's a good movie though. And I know I'm behind here, but let's see. Jamie saying Eyes Without a Face is on HBO Max. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I might have to check it out. I'll have to forget the spoiler though, but Miss Carter, she's never gonna let me live that down. Oh man. Two boys saying, if Halloween ends and Scream 6 fail to deliver, how will this affect the horror genre moving forward? Well, I'll tell you what, I don't see any way that both fail. One of them may, and one of them may, but I don't see both of them failing. But let's say they did. Let's just say both came out and they didn't make enough money or what have you. How will it affect the genre? I think that it'll be a blow to the genre, but I think that there's still enough goodwill from so many other movies and within the last several years, that I think we'll still see um, new projects being greenlit, because the thing of it is that you still have things that people have the interest in. So, but again, I don't think both will fail. Maybe one, you know, but I don't see both failing. And maybe that's just me as a fan being super optimistic. But yeah, yeah. But like I was saying, the rumor has it the Thing will be getting a TV series that John Carpenter will have no involvement in at all. We'll see if that happens. I mean, there was this big rumor about a sequel, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I'm a big fan of the Carpenter movie, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about either. But then again, there was at one point that John himself said he wanted to work on a sequel. So yeah, yep. Let's see. Jordy saying, my friend told me that I could do movie reviews, but I don't have the patience to watch films that I don't really like, let alone the ones I love, and write stuff down to say on a review. I understand that. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be lying if I was to say doing movie reviews or discussions or whatever is easy. It's not. Well, let me rephrase that. It's easy to do in its simplest form. Like when someone says, like right now, I'm answering questions and just talking about movies right off. There's no script. This is all live. But then again, that's primarily what I do anyways. So for some people, it can be challenging, and for some others, it may not. But doing it as your content on your channel, that is a challenge because you're doing more than just like, if I'm doing a discussion on a movie, whether it's a live stream or a video, there's so much more behind the scenes that you have to do in order to make that successful. That's where the work comes in. So it is a challenge. It really is. Let's see. Two boys night popcorn with extra butter during Halloween ends. Right? Yeah. Man, I might have two popcorns when I go to see it. I'm serious. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see it. Memo Boy saying, Night, do you own any Scream posters? And can we know what other posters hanging behind around you now? Well, there's what do you call those things? It's kind of like a one of those posters that you have that's on fabric material, and it literally has pretty much all of the major horror icons or horror characters in movies. I mean, you name it, it's pretty much they're in there. I'm looking at it right now. So that's really, really cool. It's like a collage. And that one is up. Also a Nightmare on Elm Street. And I do have Scream posters, or at least one. Well, two technically, but one regular one of Scream and a smaller one that's half the size of a regular poster. But that's all that I've got up right now. Well, no. Star Wars poster. Episode 4, of course, A New Hope. And yeah, that's all I got up right now. I had to look around. It's crazy. That's crazy. Good question though. Good question. Let's see. I'm catching up to you guys here. Let's see. Watch it night. I'll find a way to get even with you. Laugh out loud. Kidding. You always find a way to get even. You always do. Memo Boy saying, "Will you see Bodies, Bodies, Bodies Night in the movies? Because I will." I don't know, because I've had so much stuff that I've got planned to be checking out, and also on my days off. Obviously, as you guys know, this being one of my days off, I'm doing so much content stuff. So I'm hoping to get a chance to see Bodies, 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 but it's not a guarantee, you know. So, and you guys talking about Serpent and the Rainbow? It was a creepy movie. It was a good movie. Hey, there's Angela saying, "Oh yes, I didn't miss everything today." Well, you didn't, or at least you didn't miss this. Good to see you, Angela. John Carpenter doesn't like to do sequels. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. I don't blame him, though. I really don't. Matt saying, dude, started 10 to midnight with Charles Bronson today. 50 minutes. Damn, so good. Right? That's on my list, too. I can't remember who suggested that to me. God, I can't remember now, but that's on my list, too. That's cool, though, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. And we got Jay. Jay's in the chat. Bloodbath and Beyond. What is up? Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Saying reviews where you don't like the movie is tough while trying to stay upbeat. That's so true, man. It really is. Because it's not like, it's not coming from your heart, you know? And I go through that all the time. Because I'm trying to stay balanced, right? I'm trying to talk about if there's anything good in it. Usually there's something, but man, especially on Slasher Movie Club, we've watched some movies that were just like, oh, we had a couple movies we couldn't even get through. We tried to get through them 2, 3, 4 times, and it's rough. But much respect for all people that do movie reviews, because there's always going to be a movie that they don't like, or they had a big issue with it and they still got to get through it, right? Because that's just what they do. That's the basis of their channel. So that's a good point, though. Seriously, Jay, it's a very important point, because you're trying to stay positive, you're trying to stay upbeat, you're still trying to be, what I mean, connected in your video so that you can connect with your viewers. So good point. Very good point, man. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. And we got Dominic saying, hey to Bloodbath and Beyond. Of course, of course. And Jamie, Bloodbath and Beyond in the house, right? Yes, yes, yes. And it's funny, Jay, I was just talking about earlier. I don't know if you were in the chat, but I was just talking about when we did the scariest movie moments last year. And again, big shout out to Jay, who did a segment on that wonderful community project. And it was so cool having him a part of it. And I was just saying that it was fun doing that with so many content creators. It was really, really cool. And it got over 1K views, and I was just like, yeah, that's cool. It was like finally we have a bunch of people that have watched it, but it was cool. It was cool. So shout out to you, man. Two boys saying, night elements from past horror do you think is being missed in today's horror? Well, I think the biggest thing, number one, practical effects. I think practical effects, they just add so much more. The kills, the monsters, the makeup, all those things, they just felt more organic, right? They were tangible, even as a viewer. And I think that's a huge thing that's missing. But I also think a certain rhythm to those movies, and that's partially, or maybe it's even more than partially, because of the fact that today's audience, we're a lot more desensitized. We want more, more, more. We want it, a quicker kill, not as much story time. And I think what I love about those movies from back in the day was you had, more tension, it was more story, and it was less being so bombastic, and I think this, and I mean that not just for horror, but that's true of other genres too. So I would probably say those are the elements that I think is missed the most for me as a fan. You know, yeah, this is a good question. Good question. Million saying, spoiler warning: Michael is going to kill people in ends, and they're going to die from it. Right? You can be guaranteed of that. Yes. Miss Carter saying, hint: don't look it up online if you don't want to. Stop. You made me stop right there reading it. Oh man, too funny. Too funny. I'm gonna keep messing with you about that, Missy. Let's see what else we got here. Oh man. Val was saying originality is missing. That's true too. You know, it'd be great to see some more original projects, you know, coming out with the type of passion that they had from back in the day. You know, I'd love to see more of that, you know. Two boys saying, night, Kane Hodder and Robert Englund will be at the HorrorCon in Kentucky in October. We just don't seem to get the luck in Cali for cons, right? Man, I'm telling you, could you imagine? And I don't know what they've got planned, but can you imagine if they were like doing photo ops together? Would that, like, literally, would that not be crazy? Oh, man. Just thinking about it, it's like, wow, you know, I've been so lucky to meet Kane twice, and it was pure joy. I mean, he's so freaking cool. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. He's so cool. I haven't met Robert yet. Coriander has, but I haven't. And man, I definitely, if I get the chance, I will, no doubt. No doubt. Jen saying again, just my opinion, seeing bodies, bodies, bodies is not worth the price of a ticket. Ooh, okay. You saw it, Jen? I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, I guess it's not cool if you didn't enjoy it, if you saw it. So, yeah. Let's see. Two boys saying 4 likes to 60. Let's get it, Nightwatch Nation. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Wow, 60. That's all right. We're coming up on 3 hours. So I will be ending soon. I just realized that. I think, was it last week? Andrew was like, all right, you got to cut the stream. You got to get some lunch. And I was like, oh yeah. I totally, like, time just flies. It really does. Um, and Jay saying, oh yeah, scariest moments, The Ring. Yeah, man. When you said that you were, and that's the segment you did, and when you said you were doing The Ring, I was like, my man, you know, because I was glad to see it on the list because everyone picked their own. And I was hoping to see The Ring on there. And The Ring, man, when I first saw that, first of all, I love that movie, but it really did creep me out, man. But you killed it. You killed it on that section, man. Seriously. And all I'm saying is, you know, just, well, I'm not gonna say it, but anyways, I'll be talking to you. I'll be talking to you. Memo Boy saying great collection of posters, Night. Oh, thank you. You know, and I'll tell you what, the worst thing about being a fan of posters is especially if you don't have enough wall space. And I wish I did, because I'd have so many more. I love posters. I really, really do. Let's see. Blucka saying modern horror is too structured, not enough twists and turns, in my opinion. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah. You guys are singing. Oh man, you guys are all right. And I'm so far behind. Wow. Angela. Yes, that's what I remember from last week. I know. You were looking out for me. And I appreciate that. That was really, really cool. Seriously. So with that being said, oh, Jamie just came up here. I've been sick with the stomach flu for the last 4 days. I seem to have exhausted whatever energy I had. I'm off to rest. Have a great day, folks. Thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you helping out in the live chat, as you always do. I'm going to play your audio one more time, straight from Jamie. This is what she thinks of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh has always been a little off. I mean, he doesn't wear pants. That is hardcore as fuck.
There it is. There it is. And on that note, Oh man, and I hope you feel better, Jamie. Seriously, but thank you for hanging out here. That's really really cool. I appreciate that. Um, million. What if we get a '78 flashback with Robert Englund raking leaves in the background? That'd be cool. That'd be a cool little nod to 278. I'd be down for that. I would. All right, guys, I'm about to head on out here. We gone 3 hours. I can't believe that. Whew, it's unbelievable, but it went by quick. Hopefully, you guys had a good time. Technology did not beat us because the stream was not cut, even though my Wi-Fi was. That was crazy. Telling you. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I will be seeing you guys on Friday, and we're gonna have some fun with the collective. And then later on that night on the Night Watch Zone, we are going to continue our franchise discussions on Saw. We're going to be talking about Saw 4. So hope you guys can stop by. Those thumbnails are up right now, so check them out. Leave a like, all that good stuff. You guys know how this thing goes. And then, of course, on Saturday, special Saturday, we're going to be helping to celebrate my good friend Steven from Craving Something Scary on his year anniversary of the channel. It's crazy. A year goes by so fast. But I've just had a lot of fun just seeing him grow and just being a great friend and so forth. And as I'm heading on out, I got to give you guys a shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Angela. Glad you were able to jump in. Frenzy saying, awesome stream. I haven't been this excited for spooky season in a very long time. Wow. Thanks again, Knight and everyone else. Hey, man, that's awesome. I'm glad. That's the type of stuff. It really, yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. That's awesome. Million saying later Night Watch fam. Yeah. Jay saying take it easy. Thanks, Jay. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I'll be talking to you soon. Justine saying I had a wonderful time this night. Got me to get something to eat later, y'all. Yeah, right. I'm about to eat too. Really? Night, we love you, man. You rock. Thanks a lot, two boys. I appreciate it. And of course, Val, always on it, man. Yeah. Leave a comment. That would definitely help. And if you haven't, leave a like. That supports the channel, and I'd appreciate it. And she's like, please make sure to check out the community section of the channel. That's true, because every once in a while, there'll be nice communication there. But thanks so much. I appreciate that, Val, and all you guys. And yeah, I'll be catching you guys later. I hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy your day. Be cool. Take care of yourself. I'm going to be doing the same. So, anyways, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.